Welcome to the Trophyz and Medalz podcast, where we discuss sports, fashion, music, and entertainment. Where trophies are temporary and medals are forever. What side are you on?
Welcome back to the Trophyz and Medalz podcast. It's your boy Batman with the F-Tide crew. We got Jimmy, Tony Love, and the F-Tide in the building. What's good, fellas?
Maintaining.
Good.
All right, got a couple things this week. Of course, we'll lead off with football, recap some of the early games. We'll also talk about Chris Carter's comments about name and likeness and how that can maybe be a turn for the worse for some players. We also will talk potential versus battles, Puff Daddy versus Jermaine Dupri, Katt Williams versus Kevin Hart, more on our 128 game college football playoffs and and more. But first thing first, the Raiders come through.
I told y'all niggas.
The Raiders
The
come through.
autumn wind is a Raider.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. It looks promising, but don't get your hopes high. It's still early.
So with their big time running back out on injury, he was kind of injured last week. You come through, tough Steeler defense, and you maintain, not much pressure on Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? He was getting it out quick, spreading the ball around. There was a double and triple team in Waller. You found other receivers. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I would like to amend my statement to appease Tideking here. I would like to go from impressive to competitive.
Okay.
They are much more competitive this season. I will not go with impressive. There are some things like,
there was some missed opportunities.
Yeah.
They really could have ruled them out.
What y'all doing? But they are competitive and they rebound from those mistakes and keep themselves in it. So
yeah, that's why I call this what I said. The 4 games of this year is preseason.
But hey, but that's the thing.
We'll see
once
October starts.
That actually works in your favor because your team's been together for a minute. Like, ain't really many changes that happen, especially on the offensive side of the ball. So that works in your favor to get these games to count. Win 3 games in the first month. They give you some cushion, some room for the rest of the season. So
once again, we'll let that person that's gone to the Thanksgiving game have an eyes-on evaluation on this. Until then, I have no hope till Thanksgiving.
Hey. Yeah, ooh.
So
good catch.
Oh shit.
So that's what I'm gonna leave. So that's what I'm gonna leave with that.
Yeah. Good thing.
Competitive.
He doesn't listen to this podcast. That's a surprise for him. He don't know yet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Because I'll burst his bubble. So yeah, I guess hey, like I said, what I said, everybody's hoping to be 500 after this first month. They're on that pace. So
another thing from that game, TJ Watt was holding out, and just like everybody that usually holds out, he got injured. He pulled a groin and was out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that was funny too because they were promoting. Well, he was working out pretty hard.
Yep, they literally said it maybe a couple plays before that, and then he was.
He
stayed close to the team.
Yeah,
that's still not the same. Like you ain't pushing yourself
right,
like the way you would with your team.
But more importantly, you don't have 300-pound motherfuckers pushing
you while you're running 400, full speed. So that's I was telling my boy that earlier. When you out of shape, the first 2 things to go is the groin and the hamstring. So That's all. Look at James Harden. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a big impact if he misses a couple of games. They might be looking at the bottom 2 wild cards if they don't have that defensive pressure. Saints Panthers, man. What the hell? I didn't see no highlights. So what the hell happened?
Oh, yeah. Alabama return. That's what happened. The faith that don't have no faith in nobody from Alabama has showed his ugly head again.
I mean, he threw picks. How many picks he threw?
2, I believe. And Panthers look good, man. McCaffrey's back.
Y'all lost to the Mino King. Y'all is a nigga that got Mino. Y'all, this is like not a good look.
But I told y'all when we did our earlier preseason picks, and I was telling y'all, man, I am curious to see Sam Darnold in this Joe Brady offense, only because I watched Joe Burrow go from somebody who couldn't even crack the depth chart at Ohio State to being an undefeated national champion Heisman Trophy winner, right?
Yeah.
Like,
this is true.
And the lowest common denominator was Joe Brady. So if he can do that to that guy, I'm curious to see what he can do to Sam Darnold, because they say he had all these intangibles. So
But see, what happened last year though? Yeah, that's the thing. Last year, what happened?
Oh man, nobody count COVID. You know that.
But the thing is with Darnold, I think he will surprise a lot of people. Will that translate to wins? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to translate to making the playoffs, but I do think he's going to do a lot better than he did for the Jets.
Yeah.
And what division y'all in? And you know how y'all division is. Y'all just love y'all. The Kings are going from last to first division all the damn time.
This is true.
Y'all are highly disrespectful division, boy.
Look,
you don't know how the hell y'all. Yeah, so y'all do this shit every damn day. Yeah, so can't put much faith in y'all because you don't know who gonna decide to do something, and then the next team that tanks beyond tanking.
Yeah.
So that's another factor also. So honestly, I mean, he always looked like he had the tools, but like you said, he might have just needed that right coach.
He also didn't have no weapons. So at least
no kind of weapons. And
so with the Panthers, you got Christian McCaffrey, who's a top 5 back, and you got DJ Moore. So you actually this is the best he's played with in life, as far as skill positions. So let's see. But I think he'll be improved.
I honestly didn't think the Saints were going to win anyway. When I saw all the list of when the injury report came out,
and the COVID list.
COVID list.
So you got Marshawn Lattimore, Quan Alexander,
Passion.
Then that's not even including
Davenport.
Now having Davenport.
Davenport.
So your offensive lineman now has to switch. Your guard has to switch to the center. So you got a backup guard. I mean, then on top of all of that, 8 coaches got COVID early in the week. Like, I didn't
practice was shitty.
Yeah.
Guarantee all week.
Yeah.
I bet you Michael Thomas was the one that gave everybody COVID.
I believe it too. I believe it. The fix is on.
Yeah, exactly. You know he in them. Yeah, exactly. You know he in the streets. So you know what? I'm on everybody in this business. I'm out of here. Help me, help you. Get everybody sick.
Yeah.
You got them buck naked booty strippers from Shishi to come.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Down there, cough on people.
So yes.
Other games, they had a few blowouts. Bills washed through Miami. I think they said Tua got hurt.
Yeah, broken rib.
Yeah, is it?
What is it?
Crack rib.
Yeah, rib.
Kobe Brissett. It's your time. So that was. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I thought it would be closer than that.
Close, man. No, they ain't scored a point.
No.
So yeah.
Yeah, they just beat them up because they ain't put them no big yards. It was just short fields. Looks like
Matthew Stafford looking like Detroit Stafford.
I mean,
only throwing to one receiver.
Well, I mean, yeah.
yeah, I mean, the Colts.
That one receiver he had in Detroit was pretty good.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one, but
I mean, hey, I can't.
don't get you to the Super Bowl though.
I agree.
Well,
If this is what you.
Whoa. With the defense he have, that is possible now.
Yeah.
That's a difference now. They never had no defense in Detroit now, ever.
Mhm.
So you can never name a legitimate defensive person from Detroit while his run and Megatron run at all. So, hey.
Yeah, but at the same time, you should not be just beating the Colts by 3 points.
Barely beating the Colts.
Yeah. So
well, this is year 1 too. Second game, didn't play all preseason. Just saying. You got Alabama.
This is year 13, sir. It's on the downside, sir.
He's talking with your shoulders in.
Yeah.
You're 7. You're 7. You're 13. That window's not as wide as my Alabama brethren right here.
I'm gonna just say, I think reality done kicked in, man. See how the rest of this season about to go for y'all. They look good. Thought it was all good just a week ago.
Hey. Truth be told, if after all of that we lost by 17 points, something like that.
19
points. Yeah, I'll take that. After all of that.
I mean, I know that's true though too. I mean, with all of that,
Quan was solely supposed to stop Christian McCaffrey, and not even stop him in the sense of like, nah, he ain't getting nothing, but stop him.
But just make it a fight.
Yeah. Like, so when Quan wasn't there, and then Lattimore is not there, which means now Gardner Johnson can't even check him because now he got to shift over to play cornerback.
Oh, Gardner Johnson was out too.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nah, that I can't.
I'll let you breathe. I'll let you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll somewhat let y'all
give him
breathe.
a pass on this one.
Okay, because he was okay. That means he had to go to his old ways of forcing it. So I get it.
Yeah.
And I mean, Paulson Debo is a rookie, and you can see he played. Debo and Roby were the cornerback. Roby just got here last week, and Debo was a rookie, and you can see they were purely playing that athleticism ball, right?
Right.
Like,
they're just doing the best they can.
Yeah, just go out there and try to make a play.
Just stay in front of your man.
With
just stay in front of your man.
Because that's what Moose said. He was because they're still practicing at TCU, and he said he went to the Wednesday practice, and Peyton was coaching everybody. Yeah, he was going over this. Yeah, you gonna do over this? Hey, shut the fuck up! So it was one of those practices.
Yeah, and you know what? Shaw was probably all stressed out and tired. That man wasn't able to coach no good game, no play calling game, having to play coach everywhere. Says you had 80. How the fuck you get 8 coaches with COVID? It's like, god damn.
Because don't they separate the different cores, like, you know what I'm saying, the wide receivers, the off.
They're supposed to, but then they all meet up then later on. But
that's another thing too, like they not in their own facilities, so I guarantee you the Saints not following the normal protocol. You can't separate the rooms like you want to, like it's designed and shit. So it is what it is. It's pick.
You're in Voorhees Hall.
Yeah.
floor 3.
Stokes.
Yeah. You pick up your housing assignment and your keys in the corner. Like, nah, B. They all on top of each other.
Oh shit. No, they cowgirls trying to do something here.
Yeah, they got that pick in the red zone. Jalen Hurts got brought back to reality a little bit.
A little bit. They still hung in. I still think they hung in pretty well. He ain't throwing.
He played his game. You know what I'm saying? But it was just
it's still a better defensive team. It's the 49ers of that defense.
Yeah.
Their defense surprised me too. Holding up as long as they did.
Talking about the Eagles or
the Eagles. Eagles.
Yeah, they really not that bad. I know they had a lot of injuries the past couple years on defense, but they
it's Jimmy G.
They played with the right energy.
Right. Boy, Jimmy G keeping them in the game, keeping other teams in the game still. He's not separating. That's the thing. He's still not separating.
Oh, Lord.
So
Pollard.
So what can you do there?
Patriots smacked the Jets. You know what I'm saying? That's going to, if
They-
you got
they was
any
supposed
players on your bench and they about to play the Jets, you need to play them. Because they're going to put up numbers, fantasy football. But the Jets, yeah, I think we talked about that before. Jets, again, that's another top 5 pick for them this year.
Zach Wilson, poor bastard. Well, not everybody was hyped on him too. And then,
they have a right reason to be hyped as far as his skill set, but hype for wins, nah, that team ain't there yet. That team ain't there yet. So that's the same thing with Darnold. Like, well, Darnold got better, but Wilson may have some flashes, but it ain't gonna be flashes to no damn.
Yeah, but it's a whole new team though, new coach and new everything. So this is a complete team growing pain. So we got to see if your boy we got to see how they are on the back end of the year. If they start showing any improvement, they gonna be horrible regardless. They still top 5 pick for sure.
Boy, you're basically looking to get that top 5 pick, and like you said, build some type of structure and culture on both sides of the ball, and just try to add talent in the offseason with the free agency and the draft. But it ain't gonna be shit for this year.
Nah, not at all.
I don't think any realistic fan thought that they were gonna be shit this year. Honestly, like
nobody knew that. Nobody went in here thinking it's gonna be much anything. But it's just you just want to see if there's any potential. That's all you're looking for.
Right?
Do you see glimmers
you're playing for your roster spot for next year, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Am I keeping you around until next year? If not, we'll draft a replacement, buddy.
Or is the coach even if the culture of the actual team is changing, with the new coaching and everything like that, or is this gonna be still typical Jets shit? Exactly. Which then, if that's the case, then that's let you know that's all front office. And shit you can ever do by ownership and front office, they are who they are, and you just they screw for life. To that extent. Until they sell the team.
It was another close game. Yeah, the fucking Bears and Bengals.
No, that was exactly what I thought it would be. I mean, it was going to close game either way.
It was ugly. Yeah. I mean, it was ugly both sides.
It was just all about who. Yeah, it was. But the defense for Chicago just pulled it off.
Yeah, at the fourth.
But Red Rocket got hurt. He beat the over. He beat the over and under. Nigga ain't making 4 games. Nigga got cracked up. ASAP. Like, I'm out. I can't take this shit no more.
No, he get cracked. It was a non-contact injury.
That's the bad part about.
Red Rocket.
He
nobody hit him.
No, I saw that. He ran out of bounds, and like soon as he crossed that boundary, he pulled that leg up like.
So he's saying, I don't want to run no more for my life, so I'm out for the rest of the season. Oh, okay. So that's what that was. Okay, I didn't get to see that game. I just figured he got hit. But I knew the injury was coming, but he said non-contact. That's even more prime. That's even more obvious than this man want no part of being in that field no more.
Let that young bull run around. I'm good.
Oh, so that's even okay. Then that's even more suspect of expecting all this. But what is that team in your city, Batman, doing hanging in with this so-called reigning champs? What the fuck going on with this?
I mean, I ain't watched none of that game yet, but
that like Arian said, that they're not that sharp.
I mean, Matt Ryan's pretty much at 40 pass attempts right now. So.
Yeah.
So,
and their defensive secondary is limited now. I know a couple of cats got hurt early in the game.
But that was the thing with Atlanta where I didn't understand. Where, I get, Pitts is supposedly a generational talent or whatever. Like, I get that. But that generational talent wasn't going to help your team any at that moment. So why would you, if you're not going to draft a quarterback, why do you take him that high, knowing that your defense is just trash, basically? Like there's no other way to really describe. Just BFI garbage, right?
Yeah, but that got to be you playing the long game. Yes, I'm gonna take this talent here at tight end, and then next year, ain't no way that you thinking your team gonna be like you said with the Jets. Ain't no way the Falcons got to be thinking that their team was gonna be good this year.
Yeah, right. But I don't know how long this long game is because they've been playing it for a while.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But
I mean, they messed up on a few drafts, though.
Once you traded Julio, you knew you was already tanking. So you don't like go ahead on and pull the plug. Go on and just, just go on that line, go across that and call it a day. And just blow it up.
I think with them taking Fontenot from the Saints front office, they're expecting him to have that scouting department,
the eye for talent,
that we can get cheap, good talent and bring it in here, and we can start saving them. Yeah, get it in bulk.
Well, I mean, that ain't gonna happen in year. Ain't gonna happen in year one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way you have that expectation for year one.
Right.
You can't. Now, and if you have that point of view, you take Pitts, you let him groom it and work out the kinks, and then you build that talent around him, and then eventually you're probably moving on from Matt Ryan as well. Then, like again, you're playing a long game. The long game ain't gonna include the current coach either. Well, no. They just got him. They just got off.
Yeah, they got him. That's what that's.
Yeah, so this first year.
Yeah, first year everything. Yeah,
you got
but you got but now you gotta get quarterback now. It's almost like now that you playing for a new quarterback going forward.
He's not going to be there long.
Of course he's not. Of course he's a lame duck. Yeah, he's a lame duck. Yeah, he's lame duck for sure. Yeah, he's just a bridge. Is Ezekiel gonna lose his gig?
Yes. To the point he get traded. No, as far even not even get to that far yet. When I say lose his gig, it's going to be his touches. So Pollard is going to be
Pollard acting a fool right now. He's making this present for all.
Pollard's going to be getting more. Like remember, Ezekiel Elliott never used to come out the game really that much. He always be in there on third down. Now you're seeing more and more that Pollard is coming in on third down situations when you want to use him out the backfield, and he's running the ball and hitting the hole where Elliott is not being as explosive as he used to be. I don't know what it is, but the eye test, something ain't right. Whether it's motivation or
his pockets got heavy after that contract, it kind of weighs you down. You can't move as quick.
I feel like he got those MMA legs, right? Like the guy, because you see how fat he was last year, and you see how slim he is now. And in between that time frame, because this was a shorter season that we're dealing with, so in between that time, he cut all of that weight. I'm thinking now,
like Roy Jones said, when he lost that weight, when he bulked up and lost that weight, he lost that strength.
And I think that's what he's dealing with now. Like he don't know he got the baby giraffe. He don't know how to walk. He don't know how to walk.
He wobbly,
because he haven't adjusted to his body yet.
Yeah, he a little weary right now. They shaking hard, like he's so. Oh damn! I was scared for Dak. I said, "Oh shit, nigga gave your boy a free shot."
Because if you remember, that's how Amari Cooper was when he came to the Cowboys. Like he was like that too when he had when he cut all that weight.
Yep. Is this true?
I know basketball is a little different, but like in football, I don't know, like cutting that, whether you gain weight before and then you try to cut back down, I think dropping a lot of weight in football is not a good idea because you're losing a lot of muscle mass. Usually, I think, in basketball is not as physical, you know what I'm saying? But you got to have that grown man strength in football usually, and to be dropping 20 pounds, that's usually muscle involved that you're losing out on.
Yeah, because I think with all the hits that the muscles are taking too, that weighs on you as well. Whereas in basketball, you got the cardio going back and forth where you can learn to carry that.
Yeah, because I think I want to say it was Ben Roethlisberger, or maybe it was an older quarterback. He was saying something that he kind of wants to put on weight right before the season because he knows he needs that to absorb the hits. You know what I'm saying? So with Elliott,
that sounds like something a rapist would say. Damn, good, get it off. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it sounds like something rapists say. They like to lean on people extra so they make it harder for people to get up off them and all that. Yeah, sounds like something rapist conversation.
Got to put them down with that weight.
Wait, yeah, so definitely sound like a rapist
unintentional alley-oop off the backboard. My bad.
I couldn't get it. That bastard stole it.
Stole that alley.
That's what I do all the time. I got that quick first step. That's how I move.
Tip dunk 21.
Yeah, that's how I roll. So yeah. That's right up his alley. So yeah, that sounds like something he would say for sure.
The Texans, I thought they was gonna steal one as well, but Cleveland came back and won that one. Tyrod Taylor.
Delpit had a great game. Upside zone, Grant Delpit.
Mm-hmm. Shout out. What y'all think about Tyrod? Y'all think that?
Hey man, Tyrod be getting
this.
He gets yeah. Oh, he gonna keep it.
I'm talking about like going into next year.
Oh, for sure, because get Watson gone, so they're gonna once again. Unfortunately, he'll be another bridge quarterback, but he will at least get 2 full legit seasons to show what he has and everything. But hey, I'm just glad we got we have 2 legit black quarterbacks in the league that's being a journeyman. That's basically in the chance to make some decent money instead of just being completely gone out the league.
Who's the other journeyman? Teddy
Brissett?
Bridgewater. Brissett too, and Bridgewater.
Yeah, I guess you start putting Bridgewater in there now. I guess you can't put Bridgewater in that category. Well, I mean, because he's still somewhat starting. I guess I don't look at him just yet.
This is 14. Remember, Vikings, Saints, Panthers, Broncos.
Yeah,
that's the journeyman.
This nigga ain't even 30 yet, though. These other cats is in his 30s, though. God damn.
I don't think Jacoby in his 30s. Is he?
Yeah, he should be up there.
Yeah, dude, Jacoby been in these streets for a hot minute, yo.
So because he was before Garoppolo, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh no, he's 28. 28.
God damn, I thought
that's 30.
32. I thought that nigga was already 32.
That's a football 30.
Yeah, 30. Yes, I know that it is 30, but damn, I really thought he was in his 30s. Shit.
Depending on what age he was when he came in.
Yeah, god damn. Okay, my bad. Jacoby,
Nigga, wrong for putting this on there. Why you put his 40-yard dash time was 4.9? Take that shit.
Hey, because he's black, they had to take that black, say they try to say, see, all black people ain't fast. Hey, all quarterback, yeah. But like, no shit, sure. Like, we knew Warren Moon wasn't mobile, but shit, they didn't sling the hell out of that damn ball. We know ain't no such thing as all black mobile quarterbacks.
Byron Leftwich can
Byron Leftwich,
yes,
literally
had to be carried.
David Garrard.
Yeah, he was another chubby one. What's your boy from LSU? Rohan Davey.
Yeah,
Rohan Davey. Yep.
Culpepper? Well, not Culpepper.
Culpepper had wheels.
He had wheels.
Me and Jimmy witnessed that in person in college.
Bruh.
We made that. Oh man, we made that mistake to be sitting behind a bench and heckling and shit. Yeah, he literally had like 2 80-yard runs called back and still had like 500 yards total offense. So yeah, we seen that in person. That big fucking guy.
And we was out that whole week. We going to sit behind the bench. We gonna fuck with Dante Culpepper. We gonna fuck that. We gonna rally.
I think we might have messed that shit up.
yeah, we fucked that all up.
Did we still have Stokely then at that point?
No, I don't think so. He was in the league by then.
No. Stokely was there.
No, that was their first year, right?
I want to say so. Stokely was there our freshman year.
So yeah, he was there.
Freshman year.
But yeah, that was an embarrassing. That was like literally like in person. One of them. That was the most impressive football game I've seen in person.
And he was that big too.
Yes.
Like he was like towering. He was bigger than some of the offensive linemen. Like Culpepper was just nigga. Like I'm telling you, like he's dropping back, scrambling left, scrambling right. I guess I'll run and then break that shit for 50. Like that was the type of shit was happening.
It was obvious, like when you break the huddle and you see the offensive lineman. Normally the quarterback kind of be a little bit. No, he's over the offensive lineman. Above. Yeah, like he pointing them out over the offensive lineman head, right? They still standing. That right. He shouldn't have been that big to be that fast, that big, that strong. Nah, dog. Playing that game. And it's games like that remind me of why the fuck I did not play college football. Because dudes like that, nah, bring it back down.
You're supposed to become off the edge containing that.
See. Look,
there's levels to this.
That's straight business decision.
Cause me, I'm gonna cut your knees off. I'm ruining your career. Me, fuck all that. I'm taking your knees off, B.
That electrician's apprentice is looking good right now. Fuck
Yeah.
What
Let
time
me get
English
this easy
class
money.
is?
9:15, I'll be there.
About to get this scholarship.
The Vikings look like they trying to get them a win. I know Cardinals in the red zone, but
Who their quarterback is?
I know.
Baby Yoda. Oh, you talking about
I'm talking about the Vikings.
Right.
Baby Yoda. Yeah, Chandler Jones wouldn't play in the game. He said, man, give me my fucking money. I ain't got time to hear no shit. But yeah, the Cardinals.
I
the
see
Cardinals,
your running back did his thing just now.
Who?
I mean, still Henry.
Ooh.
Oh, he broke one?
Yeah.
Matt
Like
Ryan
60
just threw a
yards.
pick six.
Who?
Oh.
Who got a pick six?
Matt Ryan threw one.
Oh, that's why that's
sound about right.
jump. Damn.
Yeah, sound about right.
Mm-hmm. But
Right on cue.
yeah, competitive games so far. Like just the first 2 weeks, like I said, I know it's just a whole bunch of madness going on, but it's teams that we was probably looking at saying they gonna be trash. They at least trying to do something.
They've been a little more competitive. I mean, like I said, I guess Cincy has been a lot competitive. Then as I'm expecting them to defensively. Exactly. So
Jamal Chase is up there like, I don't know what y'all fucking talking about preseason.
Yeah.
I'm about to buy.
I've been doing this all my life.
I told y'all niggas, Raiders, Saints, Super Bowl. Mark it.
Oh Lord.
On
that note, don't even get them worked up. We'll come back.
Anyway.
But let's take a quick break and we can come back and we can switch over to college football or some of those topics.
Wait, and we gotta talk about that dude from Washington. That ain't right. He ain't human.
Chase.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thursday night game was NFC lease in New York Giants, Washington football team. Saquon Barkley. I don't know, man. You think they just pacing him for right now?
Yes. You have to right now. It just makes the most sense to pace him right now. Let the knee get a little more stronger.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how that.
I know it's a short week for him.
Yeah, and the freak of nature that he is too. Of them damn, I don't know, his legs. I don't know what you can do to pace something like that. Just him walking is just a force. Anyway,
his legs
so
like the size of my waist.
Right, so it's like he ain't no such thing for him to just walk gingerly or nothing like that. So he gonna put pressure on his knee regardless. But I guess it's a good way to still to pace him. But as much as people know how much I hate Ohio State, with every fiber in my bone of the disgust I have, it don't match Notre Dame, but I hate them just as much. But God damn it, that Chase kid he's not normal. That shit is scary. Of
like
his
even
ability.
with double teams, he's getting through double teams too easily.
He was hitting Green every goddamn time he stepped back. That didn't make no sense. You look up, his hand is on him.
What don't make any sense is this is year 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
and he only really played a year and a half at Ohio
That's
State?
what I'm about to say. Mind you, the first year was the COVID year or whatever it was, right? Bruh.
Yeah, he reminds me of Derek Thomas.
That's a good fucking call, dude. Because
that's the closest one. Not LT, but yeah, Derek Thomas. He's getting right.
But he's bigger than Derek.
But he's bigger than Derek Thomas. That's what I'm about to say. He got the same speed with that size.
Yeah, I was thinking more Bruce Smith.
Yeah, like that's a good comparison too.
Power,
a faster version of Bruce Smith,
but a slimmer, sleeker version, right?
Right.
Bruce Smith,
yeah, because Bruce Smith was bulky.
Yeah, able to contort his body so that he can slide and get off of blocks, right? Like that's not even fair, man.
Right, but like even when Saquon got that run, he was right there. I was like, no, this ain't right.
Well, I mean, they both. He probably played them in the Big Ten, so he familiar.
Yo,
Chase,
he ain't supposed to chase no dude was a 4-3 though, man. He ain't supposed to be still that close.
Chase Young is a road to glory created player. That's what. That's what this nigga is, dog. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You go to the combine, run your own 40.
Yeah.
I just know Ron Rivera was so happy. He said, "Yeah, they I know he probably slapped everybody. Ain't nobody else we looking at. We know who the fuck we get. There ain't nothing to discuss here at all.
Especially with today's league, when you pass the ball 40 times a game,
right?
You can't pass on somebody that's going to be in the backfield every other play.
Yes, no, every play. He touched him every time. He stepped
trying to be nice.
Back.
And here's the thing: a proven commodity, right? Not like that old bullshit ass fucking Marcus Davenport motherfucker that I don't know why the Saints still got his old broke ass. I'm ready to get him the fuck up out of here. Now that's who you really need to get the fuck up out of there.
Hey, when I seen Davenport the first game with that big ass fucking shit on his arm, I'm like, yeah, he ain't gonna last.
And that's what he got, and that's what you got hurt. How you got a whole fucking cast on your arm, and that's the only, bruh. Get this dude the fuck.
He's talented though. He's talented.
Get this dude
man. I mean,
talented and injured.
Talented at being injured. He came from that powerhouse of UT San Antonio, man.
Get this boy the fuck up out of here, son. Look, he'll fucking roll runner his ass the fuck up out of here, then. Cause look, man, he's getting on my nerves, dog.
But guess what? This is what's going to happen. He's going to go to a contender and only become a specialist and get you 15 sacks and just limit his snaps.
Hey, I'm willing to take that risk. At this point, I'm willing to take that risk. I ain't even lying to you. I just want him gone, bro. I do. And it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I hate what they gave up to get him to say he hasn't done anything in this league.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all moved up in the draft to get him.
Right.
Yeah.
Take that. And
so that's part of the reason why y'all trying to hold on too long. But yeah, it's
And we all can blame your team for that, because that's everybody. That's what everybody's scared of. Everybody's scared of, like a Ryan Tannehill situation where he wasn't that good in one place, and now he goes in and just balls out. So that's what unfortunately the league is going to now. I don't want to let him go just yet, but potential is going to get a lot of people fired.
Yeah. It always does. It always does.
But look, that's the league though, right? Because I mean, it happens to everybody.
Any salary cap league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't the only team gonna be the last team. It just happens. Just get the best value you can for it and just keep it moving. It just don't make no sense to just keep holding on to it. It just makes no sense. Ego is a terrible thing sometimes.
I wish it had happened to Vince Young, because I wanted him to fuck up out of Tennessee.
Why?
I knew he was never gonna thrive in Tennessee. It was never gonna happen.
Right,
yeah.
It was never gonna happen. And that's why I say I wanted to happen to him for the betterment of him, to get him away from Tennessee so he could do, because I still believe Vince Young could have been a
lot better
quarterback.
Right. He'd have been more stellar.
Him and Culpepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them, they had a lot of
Vince Young, stat department. You probably could look this up. I guarantee you, Vince Young got probably like a 60% winning percentage at the start.
He was 30-17 as a starter. 30 and 17.
I bet you he'd have been better than that bitch ass nigga McNabb. That's for sure.
Yeah. Why you bringing up old shit? I don't want to talk about Vince Young, Jeff Fisher. Bringing up bad memories.
Talking about Willie Beeman throwing up on the sideline.
What y'all think about the Washington football team with their quarterback situation? Like, Fitzpatrick is supposed to get his shine this year, immediately gets hurt. Hinkie is okay, but I kind of feel like you got to draft a quarterback this year, because you messed up on with Haskins, that situation. Like, when was the last time they had a solid, consistent quarterback?
Mark Rippon
Williams.
God
Damn, you gave him more credit because I said duh.
Mark Rippon. They just I saw it. They had they just had a article on that. They ranked the 30 QB starters in Washington since Mark Rippon. There's been 30 of them.
God damn, they just that bad as in Cleveland? Shit, nigga, that was worse than Cleveland.
They ranked them. Yeah, Mark Rippon was the last one.
Damn.
That's technical, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
because Jason Campbell had a single season moment, but other than that, like you said,
damn.
since then it's been a while.
I was thinking hard too, because I'm scratching my head like, damn, what was that? Nigga hit me with a hole. Damn, nigga hit me.
Didn't they have Mark Brunell for a minute, for like a year, and
but that was on the back end.
Nothing been.
It's all on the back.
Yeah, but
I'm
saying, but it's nothing been consistently like
right.
2, 3, 4, 5 years
Right,
since the heydays of the '80s when there was a beast on Tecmo Bowl.
Because even if they come there and play good, it's like, man, all these strippers and cocaine and everything going on around here, get me the hell up out of here. Because that's too much.
Chocolate City.
Damn. Yeah, City.
I was just talking about the Redskins facility. Period. I wasn't actually talking.
Talking about the city.
I wasn't talking about the city. I was talking about practice.
Coaches smashing players jump balls and stuff like that. So,
like
damn. When I heard that one, I said, "Damn, see, I told y'all Gruden ain't shit." But hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But okay.
Yeah. Tonight we got the Ravens and Chiefs. I don't see how the Ravens can overcome all those injuries to win a game. I think it's going to be entertaining between the two quarterbacks. But I think the Chiefs should be 0-1 right now. They fucking lucked up on that shit. They should. The Browns, I don't know. It was a couple of those plays, some straight street ball shit. Yeah, that happened. So.
That's what that's what you call when you got a quarterback. No, that's what you call when you got a goddamn freak of nature quarterback. Goddamn it, nigga, to say, hey, you know what? I'm ready to play now. Take that.
No, fuck all that. Why didn't the coach get fined for that little fight there?
A little push off.
He the one who started. Yeah. No, the coach was black.
Coach black too.
Yeah, the coach was black too.
Coach was black.
Yeah,
because he was walking away and he pushed him off and then like, get your fucking hand off me.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's the NFL. It's all about the shield. It ain't about the players. Is not the priority. It's about the teams and the league. So they're gonna always get the benefit of the doubt. Remember when Kaufman was in Jacksonville doing fake ass fines on players? Like that shit took a year and a half before they actually overturned that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like they're gonna always give the coach the benefit of the doubt. It took them Jags players to raise hell and to lead a team before they overturned a lot of those fines for dumb shit. So it's the shield, man. It's, it ain't like the NBA where the players actually got some leverage or something like that.
Leverage and say and everything.
It's gonna always
toys, nigga.
Yeah. It's gonna always be the coaches and the team side until proven otherwise. So not surprised on that one. Lions, Packers. I mean, that should be an ass whooping. Aaron Rodgers is probably gonna be pissed off, through 500 yards or some shit like that.
Is it in Green Bay?
In Green Bay, yes, sir.
Okay.
So it's gonna be ugly Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So
tell you what, if he don't,
if they come out ugly again week 2 against the Lions, shit might get interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know where they can move them to, but it can get interesting at that particular point.
But he has said it. Hey, y'all draft him, I replace him for replacement. Play him.
Yeah. They put him in last week, like you saying, garbage time, which they would have did regardless whoever the backup is.
But you know what? This is Aaron at his finest of being fucking petty, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is like some petty. Like, I think he might have intentionally even lose this game. Just to say I told you so. Like, he's on my level of petty. I respect what he's doing. Like, he's just that diabolical. This nigga took a couple of years and ain't talk to his own people. So that nigga ain't gonna talk to his own mama and daddy for several years. What the fuck is you?
Hey, sometimes you just beefing with your people like that. I can't fault you for that.
Yeah, I know, but you know, if you go be with your peoples, you an organization, you know you ain't shit in his eyes. And he told you ain't shit.
So you think Devontae Adams coming to play here because of Green Bay?
Yes. You think they coming for the sunny West Side?
They ain't coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah. Coming for me.
Yeah, you fuck. This is Green Bay. You see how cold it is? We gotta drive through a neighborhood. We gotta drive through a neighborhood to get to this doggone stadium. We gotta drive through a neighborhood. There ain't no kind of scenery. What's downtown Green Bay look like?
Hey, they driving to East St. John Stadium. They driving through
Newport. Yo, they gotta go through the sugarcane field.
That's exactly how my high school team is. You gotta drive through the neighborhood to get to the stadium. You can park by, like, if you knew somebody living in the neighborhood, you can park in your driveway and go to the game.
Yo,
yeah, that's basically what that shit is.
That's kind of how they did for St. James Stadium too, except it's behind the sugarcane field.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be damn. Well, yeah, I'll be damn. That nigga hit that field goal. Ain't that some shit?
So yeah, man, Cowboys up. Raheem Goodell or somewhere celebrating, getting a bonus on his check.
Vikings missed it at the end. It's over.
They missed the field goal?
Yeah.
On the clock. Once again, Kirk Cousins at his finest.
And they were right.
Titans
they were right
first and 10. Titans first and 10 on the 26. Down 7 with a little under 2 left. So
damn, Tyrod hurt.
He put in his drink.
All that he running for his life. I know he ran for a touchdown earlier, but shit, he out there running for his life.
Hey, Cam Newton, you're on the clock.
You're on the clock, buddy. And that's the best thing he could have did is just sit and wait, because like we said, we got the Washington football team and we got a bunch of people being nicked up and shit. So it's gonna happen.
Tyrod hurt.
Yeah. So
yeah, Miami could be a destination definitely for him. Now, so who is Miami back up?
Brissett.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. All right. That quick, I forget. All right, we ain't gonna, we gonna let Brissett be though, so we ain't put the energy on here. But
I mean, he's still gonna need a backup.
Cam Newton in South Beach. Oh, that would be fist.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's why I said I don't know.
To his credit, man, he do enjoy the cigars, man. That'll be a perfect fit.
Look, that's all him, son. South Beach, it's going down.
Hey, them outfits ain't gonna mean shit out there.
Look, at all.
He gonna blend in. He gonna blend in. Yeah, he blended in now. He finally gonna feel like he home.
Right. So, yeah, man.
He gonna be the next Versace out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Speaking of Miami, I'm putting the fork in my Kings. It's over. We had a hell of a run.
Wait, when did you think that they were going to do something?
I know exactly, man.
I'm confused.
Hey, man, it was done for a long time, but it's like, I just have to let it go, man. I let it go now. I know it's been bad for the last 4 years, though. It's been gone for a hot minute.
I don't know. That last 2, man. 2 years ago, y'all were competitive, man. Y'all were in the playoff hunt.
Competitive with who?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they were. When you had
they only had to compete with Clemson. Like that was it.
Yeah, they was in that top 4 a couple of times.
Not the last 5. Not the last 5 years.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
I'm not giving them that.
Nah, man,
they was in the top 4. Come on, y'all remember. You remember
that was not 4 years. That was not that. That was over 5 years ago, man.
That was not over 5 years ago. I was here in Texas when that happened. That was
the last time. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. The last time I remember Miami being ranked. Ed Reed was in the tunnel talking about, "Don't ask me if I'm hurt." Like I'm hurt. Like,
nah, but I know what you're talking about, Tony Love, but it was also early in the voting.
So it was early in the season. But it went, and it went down real fast and quick, man. So that's why I don't even count that. That's why I said, like, nah.
It don't even count it.
Wait, is this when Tate Martell signed, or when he rescinded, or where was Tate Martell?
He was somewhere in that mix. He was like that third. That was like 3 years ago. That was like 3 years ago with him. So yeah, so nah.
Oh, so he was on his second team at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, so now, I'm just saying, since we transitioning, we talked about Miami. I have to now just go on and put them to rest too now. Like, but I'm really putting them to rest because college football is a different energy. It's hard to recover in college football these days.
Yeah, that was 2017. Y'all was ranked as high as number 2.
Yeah, but that was the beginning of the season.
No, that was in late November.
Yeah, after they had beat Florida Atlantic, FAMU.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I mean they were. Yeah, of course they ranked. Yeah, all right.
Number 2 in November.
Well, that was 4 years
They
ago.
played somebody.
That's
and they
early.
lost.
Second ranked team in November.
But that's still 4 years ago, man. It's still 4 years ago.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were competitive recently. In recent
They don't recently, man. That's 4 years ago. That ain't recent. Shit, they got many draft classes came in.
That's a whole recruit. Yeah,
that's a whole colleges. Yeah, that's a whole other class came and left and shit.
And left.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, nah. This recruit shit real, man.
I have more faith in more
Nah, man,
your team.
it's not about faith, man. It's about reality, man. Call it like you see it, man.
Not faith, more memory of how good your team was than you.
Hey, man, if we don't win, hey, I'm titles or nothing, nigga. That other shit don't mean shit, nigga. This college, this titles only count.
Look, I remember the duck running out at midfield with a fire extinguisher trying to put the spear out from Florida State. Yeah, I remember all of that. But yeah, nah, it ain't that no more.
Yeah, man, it's just like man. We a gimmick now, man. It's sad to say.
Jonathan Vilma is not walking through that door.
That door, exactly.
Glenn Dorsey is not Glenn Dorsey.
Ken. It's Ken.
Ken Dorsey.
Yeah,
that was the end of our run. When Ken left, that was it. We ain't have a quarterback since Ken. Honestly, that's where our run ended.
You all right over there, twin? Any words on your Vikings? I know we just moved on from NFL, but any words on your Vikings? We literally just talked about them.
Oh yeah, you walking it off. That's right. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Get it out the system.
I just don't get it, man. It's like, why? Like, why? Look, the dude missed an extra point earlier in the game. Why would you waste clock for him to
give him another chance?
And y'all are right in the middle.
We're right there. You know. I don't know, man. I'm not on the sideline. I'm not a coach, so you know my perspective really doesn't matter. So
yeah.
Oh, but it matters, nigga. Yeah, your pain matters, nigga. That's what we see your pain.
Hey man,
well,
any given Sunday.
Hey, well, we got a tough one next week. So
who y'all got next week?
We got Seattle.
Yeah,
that's not saying much.
Whatever. He used to you know who his quarterback is?
Yeah.
You got Kirk Cousins.
You got a chance. You got a chance.
You got Kirk Cousins, nigga.
The Seattle defense.
See, it wasn't Kirk Cousins. It wasn't Kirk Cousins this weekend. You know, it wasn't Kirk Cousins. Jefferson dropped the damn ball
because he was shocked to get it.
He threw it to me this time.
Sometimes that happens, man. You know, you're like, oh shit, I finally, this motherfucker actually
I ain't gonna lie. Jefferson in this game, he dropped 2 balls in this game, and usually he don't drop that many balls. And that ball, the last ball that was when they were driving to make that last score or attempted to make that last score. I mean, you couldn't put the ball.
Don't pass this fucking ball. We first and goal on the 1-inch line with 30 seconds.
Man, y'all ain't Pete Carroll, man. Don't even expect that type of energy, man.
Quarterback sneak. But
we gave up a lot of points. Defense gave up a lot of points.
Right,
so that which was different than last weekend. I thought defensively we played tougher. Jefferson Griffin was out, but yeah, we just busted coverages. It was just a bunch of little stuff. We should be 2-0 going into the home opener, but now we're 0-2. So that Seattle team is a beast. So and they're better than the Bengals and the Cardinals. I'd be a fool to think, oh yeah, we're gonna go in and whoop ass.
Yeah.
Ooh, he
That'd be very
almost missed that one. Man, he almost missed that.
So well, I said back to college football with the fucking Alabama having this game closer than what it's supposed to be. Do y'all think teams not as intimidated anymore with Bama, or is this was just a fluke?
I don't
Not
think
as
early.
intimidating.
I don't think it's early in the season.
I don't think any SEC team is intimidated by them.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Good call.
Mainly because you play them every year, right? So you kind of already you've already adjusted to the idea of
You building your teams for them.
Yeah.
You're recruiting from the same places too.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody's familiar with everybody.
I
That's
think
that punk ass
Oregon.
motherfucker who played over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I owe him. I owe him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. Just look when LSU play Alabama, right? That's like, half of Alabama team was from A-Meat down there. So, so shit, it happens,
especially on the lines,
right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think anybody like Ohio States or something like that. They might be intimidated by that, but nah, not people that play them every year. Because, like you said, these are same dudes that played against each other or played with each other.
And they're the same type of athletes too. Like it ain't like a balance. It's just more of a mental thing too. In the home field of Alabama, it just sometimes could be a factor. So it's just you got to seize the moments when you want catching them on the road, but then you can still sneak in Alabama and win 1-2. But like you said, these kids here, they don't give a damn about prestige and all that other shit.
College prestige, yeah.
Yeah. So that don't intimidate them no more now. It's all about the execution, honestly, at the end of the day.
Because truth be told, it's never the athletes at Alabama. It's all coaching. That's the only thing that separates Alabama from any other SEC team is the coaching. Anytime you got a former NFL head coach as one of your coordinators, like, I mean, again,
you bring that up too. Bill O'Brien is their OC, so that's probably why it was closer than what it needed to be.
Wait, whoa. Bill O'Brien is in Alabama?
Yes.
Fuck Alabama all up and down there. I hope they lose 2 games this year. What the fuck? Man, kick rocks, man.
But let me ask y'all this, though. So with the merger, when they merging these teams into the SEC, eventually that's got to dilute the talent that Alabama gets, to me.
Not really.
Jimmy.
Hot take.
What?
I got a hot take. On the line of this, okay, so let me start here first. How many playoffs, how many teams you had in your playoff system?
Me?
Yeah.
32.
I won't give you 32.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give you 32. But I will say I can see 24. And I'm gonna tell, or somewhere in the 20s, and I'm gonna tell you why. What changed my mind? What changed my mind was watching these first couple of games. Like who LSU lost to first?
UCLA.
UCLA.
Or even like with Oregon, Ohio State. What the trade-off going to be is you're going to get more games like that during the regular season, so that everybody doesn't look, all beat up just playing your own people. Like you're going to get a lot of like interconference games and stuff like that. So you're going to get your 1 and your 2 loss teams and stuff like that. But the only way you circumvent that to put like your Notre Dames or your USCs or, those teams that now you put on these primetime games that you sold, the only way you can get them now back into it is to make that playoff system long. So I will say this, I'm not giving you 32, but I will say it's going to be more, eventually it's going to be more than 12. Like,
but if you're at 24, you might as well do 32. Like at what point do you just fuck it? Just go all the way.
Fuck it. I don't want to see that many games. Exactly. Oh, who
That's
won't see all
another
them
week.
goddamn games?
Right. And again,
That's more, and that's more
why-
money. Another week means more money, though.
But
That's
the reason why,
Well, I'm gonna tell you
reason
this
why
thing.
you
You
don't
ain't
do
gonna see
32.
me. You won't see me till fucking the Sweet 16. Fuck it. Y'all do
Right.
get 32. I don't
right.
care.
And that's what I mean. Right. That's what
32 games.
No,
No,
32
yeah.
32
games.
team
32
playoff.
game playoff for college
32
football.
game in college football. He trying to
Got
treat it like we basketball. Like this is the NCAA basketball, but he wants to start off with 32.
I got it.
Yeah, fuck all that. Ain't trying to watch that much. Anybody trying to watch that much college football?
Look, now mind you.
It's going to happen.
Now, mind you, I'm not even saying that this 20-something is going to happen recently. I'm saying the 20-something is going to happen like after like Florida State and Clemson join the SEC and all these other teams start scrambling to just grab people in their conferences. That's when I think you're going to start seeing that playoff system expand because, again, they're going to get mad and say, oh, all you putting this SEC teams in here. Now, mind you, everybody in the SEC is a ranked team, but hey, it's going to be a SEC fest, right? And that's what everybody can complain about. They're going to expand it again, but then it's going to be like, well, shit, we can't let it's going to be the top 25 at that point, right? If you're in the top 25, you make the playoff. That's all you're looking for.
With a couple
See,
buys.
now that you said
Yo,
the
they're
top,
doing his math.
yeah. See, now that you did the top 20, it is a top 25. They're gonna do more than 24 because of the fact it's a top 25. So it does lead to this rack ass foolery of Tony Love getting this damn 32 shit. But it's
That's
fine.
what I give him.
I told you.
let-
If
let
you go on
have-
to 20, you might as well go to 32
Well, guess what? Go have
and
your
do the
ragged ass.
buys and do the
Have
bye
it.
weeks in the
That's
first
the-
week.
yeah,
They'll
that's
be
the
no
only
dominance.
thing.
I would like to point this out. As of today's current rankings, there's only 7 SEC teams in the top 25. And the 7 that's left out right now are non-SEC teams. So I think there will be that there's a good competitive balance here.
But what about the teams
For
that
the-
want to join? But what about the teams that want to join?
That
Add
want
that
to
to the
join?
SEC too.
Then that's just one. So it'll be 8. Texas is at 2. Because Texas is in that. No. Texas is not in that top 32. Texas is left out. So it's just 8.
Clemson's still in there.
Clemson wants to come.
Clemson ain't coming.
You don't think
What?
so?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's still ranked, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oklahoma's still ranked. Texas is like sitting at that 33rd spot.
Overtime.
I think eventually Clemson and Florida State will lead.
Florida State's not coming.
I
They're
think
not spending.
eventually
They're not spending their money. That's why.
Yeah.
No, not now. That's what I'm saying. After the contract expires, like whatever that 10-year contract, whatever, because that's what I say. None of this is gonna happen now. All of this is after all those contracts and all that expires. Then that's when I think they want to come, and only because I think it's gonna be a lot harder to start keeping those rival games with like Florida and Miami and all like that. It's gonna be a lot harder now because you have to fit your actual conference games in there. And with all these conferences expanding,
Moving around.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder.
I don't see Florida State in there. They don't have the money. They don't have the money. They don't have the money to compete in the SEC.
But it's not the money; it's the name.
The name not haven't meant nothing in a while. We talking about
No, they got
long
wait.
time.
They
talking about Miami long ago. Florida State even longer than that.
But that's the thing.
But they
That's
money.
the thing.
Wait,
It's
they
two.
still long. They money still longer than Mississippi State money.
But that's why I told you it's the rule of 2. It's the rule of 2. Check it out. It's the rule of 2. When Missouri and Texas A&M came over,
I'm about to say
A&M
definitely
had
longer than
A&M
from
had the
Missouri.
name. Yeah, A&M had the name. Missouri had the product, right? Missouri was the team that you brought in. A&M was the name. Texas and Oklahoma. Texas is the name.
A&M has money.
Oklahoma is the product.
Yeah, A&M got
has
money, but damn, we know Florida State got more money than Missouri though.
I would seriously doubt that. It's the flagship school of the state.
But remember now, for us,
That's-
this baseball team still brings in a hell of a lot of a revenue that will still
as
building
much as football, sir.
not football, but will be a part too because they'll
Talking
be
with them
a
shoulders
challenge.
again.
It's not the fact of football. We speaking of baseball too. They will be competitive
school in
on the
general.
baseball side. Yeah,
I will
it's
say
not
this.
just about the football.
But ACC is not going to let that go. ACC is not going to let. I find it hard for
No,
maybe
remember,
Clemson.
you
I
can
give
move
you
your
Clemson.
sport. You don't move the whole school into a different conference. Remember, didn't they do that with what is it?
Notre Dame does it, I know for sure.
Well, Notre Dame's
Maryland
independent.
did it too. No,
Yeah, but isn't-
No, they
I feel like
they
with the Carolina
basketball,
schools, the Carolina
they
schools got
basketball.
some.
Maryland.
Well, yeah, they do ACC because they're independent, so they can link up with another conference and keep their independence.
No,
But-
but they had a school that played. It was like basketball.
Basketball is ACC, and
but
then
football. It was
football
like
is
Big East
in
or
different
some shit
conference.
like that. Yeah, they played it like in two different. I think I remember that happened.
That's
I don't-
definitely
I don't know
happened
if they did
recently.
it- I
Right.
don't
They
know if
always
they
Just
did it
within
for
the
long,
past 10 years, yeah. I don't know if it's still a
but I
thing, but it
think-
definitely happened
and
recently.
for some reason, I want to say it was Maryland, but I'm not sure. I don't quote me on
It
that.
might be Maryland.
I don't. Again, don't quote me on that. But I remember.
I thought it was
somebody
Notre Dame.
doing it.
I thought Notre Dame was
I
playing
know Notre
basketball
Dame
team.
did it.
Yeah, I know
Basketball
Notre
team.
Dame
I
'cause they
know they
different.
basketball team.
Notre Dame can do that because they're independent. They can
Yeah.
go wherever they want.
Well, no, it's the
Wherever they-
basketball. Like their basketball team is in conference
Yeah.
with someone, but their
Yeah.
football is still independent.
Right.
It was. I think it was Louisville.
Yeah,
or,
that's what Notre Dame
somebody.
does.
Right.
Somebody did that.
But
So, but shit, the ACC didn't got no power to try to keep anybody people jumping ship. And try
But that's
to
what I said.
Dabo would definitely want to come to the SEC just so he can keep messing with to think he is doing something anyway. So I could see him pulling that off and trying to come to the SEC. And then if that's the case, then you're gonna have a Florida State thinking the same thing. You might even get Georgia Tech to think the same thing because you want
Now, Georgia Tech is another one too, because now you got to pull in that rivalry between
them in Georgia.
them and Georgia. So you can sell that as well. Is Georgia Tech got a
Clemson,
rivalry?
yeah.
They got a rivalry with somebody else too. I think
Georgia
it's
Tech?
SEC team. Yeah, Georgia Tech is somebody else they got a rivalry with too. I don't know if it's Florida or somebody, but there's somebody else that they got a rivalry with. I think that's in the SEC
that
or
area.
something. Because I think I was playing the game one time.
Was it
It's
not
Florida.
South Carolina?
it's Florida.
That's
South
Florida.
Carolina. Is it Florida? It's Florida? Okay.
It's Florida.
I knew it was
Yeah.
somebody.
What?
Yeah, I knew it was somebody. Georgia Tech had a rivalry with somebody that there had two teams in the SEC. Georgia Tech had a rivalry. I knew Georgia was one and another one. So yeah, you're gonna start, like I said, you're gonna start linking these rivalries back up. Like what they did with who just played this past week? Was it Arkansas and
Got the Seattle Titans.
Arkansas and somebody played this weekend, and it was like they haven't played since
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas. August.
Texas.
It was Texas, and they beat Texas.
Yeah. And now that's going to be an SEC.
And like I said, and that's why,
rivalry
that's why people say, well, Texas don't want. If Texas can't beat goddamn Arkansas, they don't need no problem. They ain't nobody said they don't want that smoke of the SEC.
Ain't no Ryan Mallett out there.
You
Hey,
want the
Hey, look, there's always Vanderbilt, right? Like, you at least
Man,
got
can
one.
y'all
day.
block Bobby Wagner? Come on, man.
so
Vanderbilt and Kentucky.
yeah, so that so I mean, will the 32 have probably so? But guess what? I don't give a damn. I'll be ready for week 2 when it's Sweet 16, and I'll call it a day. So it is what it is. Do y'all think? Waste y'all energy with these other raggedy ass games that nobody gives two fucking cents about, and we just go there unless niggas get hurt, and then you're gonna be crying like, oh, nigga got hurt, and now we're gonna lose the national title. That's what the fuck you get.
The bottom third of the Division One.
But okay, whoa, no, you know what though? You can't do 32 because you're gonna penalize the top 5 the top 4 teams shouldn't even have to play that first week anyway. So it should be 28 then.
What's the flag?
I'll rock
the
with that.
passing.
I can see that. I can see that.
28. It should be 28. You
I
should
can
not
see that.
penalize the top 4 teams. The round had to play some raggedy ass teams at the bottom around there, fucking around there and get hurt. So
and the top four get the bye week. I could see that.
Yeah, and then now you go into the next one. Then that's the start of your Sweet 16 and blah, and then go from there.
So yeah, I found it. It's Hawaii. Hawaii plays football in Mountain West, and all the other sports they play in the Big West.
I know somebody.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's one of them.
Yeah,
Carolina
it's another
schools.
it's another school that
it's
does
one of them Carolina
shit.
schools.
Let's say their contract is, they've done it in the past, and maybe their contract is up now. But it was some other bigger schools more on that East Coast side that was doing that.
I feel like one of the military schools does that too. I don't know if it's Navy or Air Force or somebody like that. I think one of them does that too. Like they play in different.
Yeah, so I've heard. So I've heard it before. And I swear it was like Notre Dame was playing. No, yeah, Notre Dame was playing.
No, Notre Dame does it. It's just that they independent.
Yeah.
All right. Update. Titans won. Still pissed off though. It shouldn't have been. It took Henry a week and a half to get going, but
man, you was on the road and you wanted Seattle, nigga. So I'm not. You hey now.
Julio Jones, 128 yards, no touchdowns again.
Yeah, but he got robbed out of a touchdown. He should have had a touchdown. He got robbed out of a touchdown.
He used to get robbed out of some kind of way in Atlanta too.
A lot of time by his own quarterback.
I'm about to say he didn't get robbed. Nigga didn't get a chance.
Next thing we want to talk about, kind of linking back to college football. And Tony Love, I know you said you listened to the interview, and it was a hot take that was taken out of it. As far as Chris Carter saying, with the name and likeness, the money that these players will be getting. And that's always been something that the NCAA was saying was slick, like, hey, these kids are going to get money and they're not going to know what to do with themselves or know how to act and this and that and the other. Basically, Chris Carter was saying that I was getting money and it led me to doing drugs, doing crack. But I don't know. I kind of see it both ways, but I think also players these days are way more smarter with their money than players in the past in all leagues, per se. So
it's not about being smarter with money. It's all about how you can handle pressure, and that's that. It's about pressure. And so what they do when they can't handle pressure, they find something to escape to. So they find.
But the other part about the pressure is the people that you have around you when you're dealing with the pressure too, as well.
Yeah, and they normally fucking addicts, though. They're the ones that will get you caught up in the shit you do. Is your clique. So it's still not. You still can't just blame that. If you get money, like Chris Carter still has no leg to stand on. Remember now, he's the same nigga that snitched on, on Michael Irvin, telling his wife, "Hey, you need to leave this nigga." And that ain't your place to tell some shit like that.
Yeah.
So he can't. He's not that type of dude you can trust to go give you the best advice.
But in the interview, what he was saying, he went through the whole process of how he got paid during his time at Ohio State. He signed with an agency that was they were music agents, and they were trying to break into sports, and they gave him $15,000 up front. And they had him on a $500 a month deal after that, and nobody knew. And he even said, that's when he started partying, getting into drugs and everything. And he even said himself, he doesn't know how he was successful during that time, how he even functioned on the shit that he was on during that time. And the comment he made is that these kids were already getting money. Fuck the NIL deal. Everybody getting paid. So these big schools are paying them. It's going to be, how's it going to be when the money's much more bigger now that it's out in the open? Are they going to keep that drive? Are they going to sit up there and just leave it at the wayside with that? So it was nothing that, led to crack. It's just that when you're going to become more of what you are.
Already are.
With more money. Yeah.
Money makes you more what you already are.
Well, yeah. I mean, money always highlights like who you really are. That's always going to happen. It's going to always highlight your faults. So that's the luck of the draw. That's what's going to happen. But it's far in between that how many cats that we have actually known as was like, they ain't even got to do crack. They can get hyped on pain pills. They, it's Molly, it's shit. Any lean. It's so many other drugs that these guys will gravitate to. It's not a one particular one. So it's levels to this, to what you will get caught up to or what you do. Some just like to smoke weed.
But he was speaking to, that it was the 80s. So yeah, crack, right? Crack was the hardest thing around at that time. So
easy to get.
Yeah, very easy to get.
The drug of choice is usually based upon your geographic, right?
Yep.
Like,
yes.
Whatever that hot drug is there, because just like old boy, I bet you he started smoking ice in Hawaii when he played there, Cole Brennan.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
I bet that's why, because that's big. I mean,
big deal.
Anybody that watches Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody was on that.
Hawaii,
oh, right? Dude. That's everybody was like, no, you talking about strong as hell? Them people when they on that shit, oh my God. It's like,
so wait a minute, because I don't be knowing this shit. So what the hell is ice? Ice is meth and what? Is meth and something?
Something else.
It's meth. It's kind of like meth and coke a little mixed together, but it's a weird combination. But but it's basically the same way you would make crack, but they just call it ice, but it's mostly
just making it with meth. Yeah. Niggas out here being Mr. Wizard and shit. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it's geographic is a big thing. Like you said, it's what you have access to. It's kind of like with crime, when they was trying to say black on black crime. You're gonna have crime with people based on where you live at. So if you ain't got no white people in your neighborhood, then of course all the crime's gonna be black. So like you said, if somebody got a big shop and all they got is meth, and then that's all you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So, or like when you in college, when there's like a strip of bars, walking distance from your dorm.
Alcohol gonna be an issue.
Yeah, alcohol gonna be an issue. You can just take a 2-minute walk and go get $2 shots on Thursdays at the what was it? The Keg?
Yeah.
The Keg, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just what's gonna happen.
That's why LSU football players can't stop getting in fights in Tigerland. Like that's it. Like that's where they go. Like that's the closest thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the Cowboys had several bars here. And it's clubs and they kept getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
But if you notice, when they had all that shit in house and they had the party house, nobody got in trouble.
Yeah, because you can police that shit.
Yeah.
It's all internal.
You come here, you do all that wild shit, then you go home. Like
what happens here stay here.
Right.
Yeah. Campus police ain't cooperating with the city police. At least not in
it's so good seeing places. Maria on Sundays. Oh, this is lovely. There's gonna be lights on Sunday seeing Maria now. But yeah, so
Chris Carter, he got a point, but at the same time, like you said, he was saying players always getting paid. Yes, but it's levels 2 getting paid. So like with me and Jimmy, when we was in college, on the basketball team, who was there? 3 years? Out of the 3 years, they was suspended for 2 of them. It was on NCAA sanctions for 2 of those years because of whatever they was doing as far as recruiting. So it's definitely happening.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your limitations, fellas. Spill it. Come on. Spill it.
Don't know, man.
We might have seen some things. We might have seen some people with cars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
ain't no Benz or nothing like that, but it's just a station wagon with some rims on it and some sound. Shout out to the homie Purple Knight. But yeah, anytime like this one I knew was an issue. Like I heard some other things from people I went to high school with, but when I saw that, how the hell you was All-American and you went to what that dude named Poole? He went to Ohio State or somewhere up north, and then you transferred to USL. Like to me, like what is bringing you to this school? Not to no other Big Ten or ACC school. You went from being an All-American playing in a big conference to coming to the Sun Belt. All right. And you ain't from around here? Yeah, something on that about.
The Buddha ain't crackling.
Crackling Buddha and thick white girls. Like, which one is it? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that. It's just like that's when it started clicking when I got to college. Like, damn, that's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the point guard got full gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you get the money for that?
He got 4 goals when he came there, and then the
They
next
had more.
semester he got more.
Got the bottoms.
He got the bottoms.
I was there at LSU when Stroman Swift was there, and his uncle was bringing him, you know, a fine cut suit every week. You know, just I'm taking care of him. That's my boy and everything. I've been a father figure to him. And Stroman talking about I'm gonna finish and get my degree, and then come draft. Yeah, I'm going to draft.
I'm out, buddy.
Agent was giving his uncle money the whole time.
What sucks is the guys who get money, but they don't get money like the rest of the people, like the upper echelon football players. Like, because there is a college football team. I ain't no names. I ain't gonna say no name, but there's a college football team that they take their football players and they send them to go work at a casino.
Yes,
and
sir.
they park the cars. And what happens is the boosters come and they give them a $100 tip or a
$100 handshake,
whatever, right? And they give them that, and then that's how they get paid like that, right?
Others I've heard is where they work at car dealerships.
Yeah,
and they don't even show up to the car dealerships. But yeah, they on payroll every week and they getting overtime.
Somehow they're they punched in their card. Their time card is punched in, but they ain't never came to work though. But you know, hey, I don't know.
But like I said, this just feel like that was just another hot take for Chris Carter to just bring up. I mean, I'll say he was basing it off of course.
His situation, because like you said, he's basing off his personal situation. Everybody's situation is not like Chris Carter's.
Right.
Like, I mean, there's definitely a lot of players that got fronted by agents, and that's usually what happens. The agent
but we know that forever.
Draft.
We know this forever though. We know players, but all players, but to say that all players gonna go down that dark road don't mean that they all gonna go down that dark road. He went down.
Yeah,
it has happened.
Like I said, that was the hot take. That's like I said when I saw that. I said that was taken out of context because that's not what he said.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the interview too.
Yeah,
and it didn't. I mean, the way that the headline set it up, it made you believe that that's what he was saying. But he didn't say that. But it is. Yeah, it is
I ain't a fan of him as is.
I know
he out here dry snitching.
I'm not a fan of him, and like so it's a feed into his character, you know, his bitch assness, you know, that he's displayed in past situations. That feeds
a lot of
situations.
There's a lot
that feeds into that. But it was just, you know, him talking. They was in there playing pool, and he was just really going over, his life and what the things that he did, what it led to. It's not saying that hey, everybody's going to lead to this. It just makes you more of who you are.
That's the other part about it. Like, I knew his whole story. Like, I never got the details. I thought he was just on cocaine. I didn't understand he was smoking crack as a 19-year-old. Like,
he said he was smoking. They had the marijuana. They were lacing it.
They lace it. It's all started the lace. It's also the lace began. It all began with the lace, and then it just enhances based after you do the lacing.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's been fuck Chris Carter ever since he was sitting up there talking about all these football players getting sexual assaults and stuff like that, and then lo and behold, your son out here grabbing ass. But you mom, you ain't got nothing to say about that though. You want people to respect your privacy as your family deals with this difficult situation.
You got a lot to say about other people's kids.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, that dude straight. That man straight told Mike Irvin White she should leave him. Who was you to tell somebody wife to leave their husband?
He ain't gonna get better till you leave him. Nigga,
but your wife stayed with you.
Right. What if somebody can't tell your wife to leave you when you out here?
They said they never. They said they always make sure they ain't in the same room. Michael Irvin and him, ever.
Damn. On site.
On site. And Mike still, he's ready on site to just go ahead on and do what he got to do. So they always make sure they're in the same room. So
who's the Brooklyn Knights?
Oh, that's my boy Jay.
Jay that was in the chat with us.
In the chat with us and everything. He from Brooklyn and everything.
The one that won last year?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
last year, exactly.
Oh, he cheating.
No, that nigga. Oh, he must be winning because
He sure did text me after the draft talking about, hey man, anything you need, man. Try to make a move, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he trying to make some trade moves and stuff like that. Yeah, that ain't about his action, but he's still pissing and getting no ring. That's why he said Ryan Goodell. And he said y'all keep calling all professional son of a bitches.
It was funny. It was funny earlier. Dash was sitting up there looking at all the matchups, and he's like, "Who's bumfic bummers?" bum. Just say bombers, bro. It's just bombers. Don't say that. Don't say that first. What does it mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just say bombers. Just say bombers. Bumfic. It's just bombers.
See, I got an off week, so I ain't even paying attention to this shit this weekend. I'm just chilling.
Let's switch off from good pick. Let's switch off from football. I know we kind of talked about it. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast, but people have been proposing the next versus battle. Did we talk about the fucking Fat Joe?
No, we didn't.
Okay, let's start there.
No.
That was a bad matchup. Like, I know Fat Joe is confident and he's a great storyteller and all that shit. Nigga, all them pop hits that Ja Rule had, that like Fat Joe is an acquired taste. That ain't no, you know, I don't know, man. He was out of his league on that one. Like, he's more underground,
right, per
se, as far as going against somebody that was writing for J-Lo and Mariah and shit like that. That was just a bad matchup. Like, he was just trying to bully him and you doing songs from 20 years ago. Yeah, those shit still bang. You know what I'm saying? So that was, I don't know who thought that shit.
When the Fire was doing songs from 40 years ago and they were still banging. So that's the point of the verses.
Yeah, shit. Exactly. Frank and Beverly Mays could come out here and still be doing shit from fucking 78 and fucking killing people. So
right.
I don't know. He was just trying to talk his way through it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you getting your ass whipped and you just like,
he is trying to pull off a Jada and he did a horrible job trying to pull off
the
Jada.
But that's the difference. He don't have the catalog that Jada has though. He don't have the verses that Jada has, like the actual lyrics. So he can't do that. He can't do that.
Fat Joe is the hip hop equivalent of Lil Mama.
When he took a shot.
I'm supposed to be here.
Banging out here. Like, you got hits out here that people really want to see you.
Like, I really like Fat Joe really got some good songs. He got good songs. I ain't saying great.
No, he got
good songs. He got more. I'm not talking, but I'm talking about to be on like that type of level.
Yeah, but
he don't have hits.
Yeah,
he got like he got deep cuts. He got deep cuts.
Yeah, low. Yeah, he got under.
But I'm about to tell you why, Jimmy. No, Jimmy, I'm gonna tell you why. But a lot of them have features on it. Fat Joe got in his mind that I did great songs with Big Pun, with Jada, with some, Cameron, this and that and the other, and he don't have shit on his own. Jada was coming out doing shit that he did on his own and was holding down the stage. That's
why I said he
himself.
Three.
Right. Yeah.
But most of the songs I like he is something that he got with somebody else.
Yeah.
He got with Fabulous, with Cam, with Pusha T.
Yeah, right, exactly. A lot of people,
with Lil Wayne, with whatever.
With Remy Ma. That's with Cuban links. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he don't fuck with most of them.
Truth be told, I like Remy Ma verse on Lean Back more than I like his.
Yeah.
Well, technically she wrote the whole song, so
look, that is.
That's the other part about it too.
That is.
Yeah, so I mean that was another catch to that one also. So
God bless.
God
bless.
That's when Remy was in that pocket.
She was in her pocket,
Nah, she done lost that step when she had to do that bid though. But at that time, she was definitely that chick. But that was the other catch that came with that though, like you said. So. It was a horrible matchup though, but Hey, the highlight of it, all that mattered was Ashanti. So fuck it. Who cares? Yeah. That was the winner the whole night. So fuck it. It is what it is. And I saw that. Ashanti. Yeah, and that nigga Nelly tried to be slick and go in there and get that goddamn hug. I said, I see you, nigga. Oh, I saw you, nigga. That Nelly. That nigga Nelly did.
Regardless.
Yeah. That nigga said, hey, I'm single. Nigga said, I'm single. I'm going over here.
Ain't with your girl no more?
He let your girl go. You let your girl go.
Look, hey, big head.
Not with that walking by. Yeah, not with that walking by.
You know, that nigga put Fat Joe all out the way. Nigga like, yo, get out the way, nigga. He beeline straight to her.
While they're performing. While they're performing. He walk across the stage while people performing like.
Dude, walk clear through the stage, nigga.
Nelly, why are you there?
That's the other part about it. Why are you there, sir?
You ain't on nobody's song.
Dude, he really wasn't on either one of them. He really
he's definitely there for her. He was definitely there for her.
He really was there for her because he don't have no songs with Ja. And I'm like, wait, who? But he did perform, but I'm like, wait, I ain't even paid attention to the song he performed. I'm like, wait, who this nigga performing with?
He was there for her. Between the both of them, they both had songs where he knew that she was going to be there.
Yeah, well, she made it clear to them niggas. Well, after that, you know, they try to mess with her on a live, and she said, "Yo," and they said, "Oh, so, you know, he's single." And she said, "Well, I'm not." So she's like, "Oh shit,
bang bang,"
and and they're like, "Why you ain't tell us? Y'all niggas, y'all sip too much tea, so I can't tell y'all niggas nothing." So I said, "Damn, okay, that's like pow." Shit.
Speaking of
he hawkeyed that from across the room. He took that boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you doing that?
He was aiming from across the room. Like,
nigga said, I ain't no way I'm about to not hug this up tonight. I don't give a damn.
What was that movie when they would shoot bullets and it would sling it from around the building?
Yeah.
Wanted.
Wanted. Yeah, that shit was fire.
He shot one of them bullets.
Curving them bitches around buildings and shit. Yeah, he had to make that happen. Respect though.
Speaking of shots, so the Diddy, a proposed Diddy Jermaine Dupri battle, and somebody said Puff Daddy can't do no songs that he still owes somebody a check from. So
God damn, that was a good shot there.
That's 95% of the catalog, right?
Exactly right.
And that catalog is depleted.
You got Biggie and Mace. That's all you got.
He might still owe Mace some money.
Right. No, Mace has robbed him twice. Mace. So he pissed at Mace, nigga. Mace has robbed him twice. So Mace is good money. Shit, probably Mace is more in the black than anybody of Bad Boy. Because he done robbed Diddy twice on some money. So exactly, but yeah.
But people sleeping on Jermaine Dupri, dog. Like the R&B side is going between Mariah Carey and Usher.
The man has two diamond albums.
I don't think people are sleeping on Jermaine Dupri. I think Diddy is sleeping on
Diddy's the sleeper. Diddy's
going to sleep.
All he's thinking in his head is, I got Mary J. Blige and I got Biggie. That's all he's thinking. He's not thinking the long game.
And all the stuff with Mary, he didn't write or produce.
Right.
Just the thing.
That's what people keep forgetting. It's like they think because he in the background talking and shit. Raheem, welcome back to the
he did what every recommend does. I slapped my name at the name.
Executive producer.
Yeah.
That don't count.
Counts.
No.
He still got paid for it though. He put it together.
We're not talking about so we talking about so we're gonna have engineers doing battles. We're gonna have engineers doing versus battles now.
Because if that's the case, remember now, JD has 2 albums that's diamond.
Yeah.
JD is in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. That's a whole nother ball game that you don't want that smoke. Only person that legitimately JD should do a versus with is unfortunately in jail.
R.
R.
Oh yeah, okay.
The penmanship. The penmanship opens up the catalog. Puffy don't have that.
Well, I think that's what Puffy paying attention. He's not paying attention to. Yeah, right. I think Puffy just paying attention to like whatever, like I think he thinking
I danced
like
in the
Brad,
video, so I own this
yeah,
one too.
crisscross, the Brad. Like I think that's what that so Def run. I think that's all he's looking at, and he thinking that's it. Like
He's not thinking about Escape. He's not thinking about
Usher. He's not thinking about Mariah Carey. Those two
Mariah
dollars.
Carey.
Yes.
Jagged Edge, like
Jagged Edge,
Janet.
Janet. Bow Wow. Monica.
Bow Wow, unfortunately, Monica too.
Hold up.
Monica, yes.
I mean, it get deeper in that though. Because you don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Drew Hill remix, Sleeping in My Bed. God damn, like what
Brad.
His Brad. Like his remixes is just as him, Jay-Z. He has songs with Jay-Z. He has rap songs.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga. He has a whole genre
remixes
in Houston. Dude, he has a whole genre of music just in Houston off of his one beat he did. That everybody uses the trap. The trap and screw. Everybody uses that one beat from JD.
Well, JD got ties with Nelly. Think about
yes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got songs with Nelly. That's what I'm saying. He has too many people he's worked with.
Well, I think it's that East Coast area.
He had, and the crazy thing too is he owns Mary's best song. JD.
No. He owns Janet, young Janet. Let's get that correct. Old Janet now. But he owns Janet shits.
Yes. That too. But
what you talking about Mary's best song?
Can't Live Without You is Mary's highest selling song of all time of her career. And they
Janet song?
Janet though.
Second album.
Yeah.
Can't Live Without You. I watched the documentary last night too.
What Janet song?
Not Janet. He said Mary.
What Janet?
Mary, no.
He said he owns some Janet songs too.
He just said he been with Janet. That's what the nigga talking
about.
Wait.
What Janet song Jermaine Dupri on?
Yeah.
Well, he's producer too. He produced a few Janet.
On the Demita Joe album, he did some songs.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
someone to call my lover.
Kanye had the biggest songs off of that album, production
on the All For You album in 2001.
Okay. So I'm saying though, that's so. Did he talk about he has Mary, but then JD can say, I got her biggest single.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, what can you say on that?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that I think that everybody forgets when they start talking about verses and stuff. It's only 20 songs.
Yes.
I just gotta come up with.
It's not a marathon. It's a sprint.
Right. I just gotta have 25 songs and your 25 songs. Look, ask the Locks.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Dipset definitely, because Dipset probably got a longer catalog as far as hits, but when it came down to just focusing on the pocket in that 20,
but that's the
Locks hit it.
And I still think JD will get Diddy on that too. Now Diddy, his presentation of how he tried to deliver it could be a factor, but as soon as he think he got something, it's like you're gonna be like, oh shit, I forgot that. You're gonna be like, damn. Some people gonna be like, damn, I know JD did that.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those songs too.
Yeah.
Right. That you won't even know that he did. He owns Mariah's biggest single of all time.
Oh wait. That's a remix? Oh, I don't do
right.
No, this battle is definitely gonna be a bunch of remixes. It's gonna be
that's all it is.
75% remixes.
With Diddy, it's gonna be. That's exactly. Yeah. It's gonna be remixes with him and JD hitting them with originals. Dude, he can just do half of Usher Confession.
Is Diddy gonna bring Stevie J in?
Ass whooping, nigga.
Is Stevie J gonna be at the versus battle? You know, because he was in the game.
No, he got to bring in the whole hit. He gonna have to bring in the whole Hitman squad to help.
And that's my other point too. Is like, even though Jermaine Dupri got his own team as well as far as writers and producers and shit, but Puffy was heavy.
Brian Michael Cox.
Right, exactly. Right.
What was the rapper that used to do a lot of the writing for Jermaine Dupri? I think he was on Major Figures.
No, for me, no. All I know is I know Brian Michael Cox and I know Jonte Austin.
Yeah. But it was somebody else that used to do a lot of the. He was on that last Chris Carter album. I don't know. I gotta think about it, but he was somebody who used to write a lot of
all the rap stuff. You saying on the rap side?
The Daddy Mac or the Mac Daddy? Which
It was a dude. No, it was a separate dude. Nah, not from actually.
Right,
Chris
exactly.
Cross. One of them niggas with braids.
Wait, if you talk about JD, you got to talk about Mario. That filter of Cruz. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely say JD's going to win, but I think it's probably going to have some surprises here and there.
I think it's going to be good music from Puffy.
Yeah.
But I just think as far as winning, I think is Jermaine Dupri.
But then to sit there and say that he won't go against Dre, it's still like Dre having the shit Dre done done.
Murder.
Fucking having shit is ghost producers.
Here's the thing. Even then with Dre, it's like
it's just hip hop.
What era you want Dre to whoop your ass in? Like
that's pretty much that's what I'm about to say. Like
there's like
pick
4
different
different ones. Yeah, there's like 4 different pockets he can get in.
You want Eminem shit? You want NWA shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want Chronic shit? You want Chronic 2001 shit?
Yeah.
Do you want Death Row shit? Do you want the Tupac shit? Like which ones you want?
Kendrick shit?
Kendrick shit. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He got
DOC?
4 different eras he can pick
Exhibit.
from,
All the
Like he got
J. Cole.
now his stuff will be more hip hop heavy though.
Yeah, it's gonna
with
be very
Dre,
minimal R&B. Yeah,
little bit minimum R&B, but damn, he hit you with Michelle A. And that's gonna fuck you up. You like, oh goddamn, this is some dirty shit. Or
something in my heart.
It's no. So, the Snoop era. Just the Snoop run along too with that.
I mean, I count the Snoop eras with the Chronic, the first.
With the Chronic, yeah. So, for Diddy, but it would make sense for Diddy to go there because he want to do hip hop with hip hop more than anything else overall.
It'll refuel the East Coast West Coast beef.
Did
not I don't know about beef per se, but
it would be that energy though. That rivalry.
Yeah, it would just be a rivalry, not beef.
But Sugar's not in the picture now.
True. I'm saying, but think about it. It was like it'll be that'd probably be the better matchup because they were both in the East Coast, West Coast beef. I mean, it was in that era. I mean, as far as
Dre wasn't. He was gone by that time when that happened. Though he already had left that road.
He was innocent as a
he was by association. Casualty. Yeah,
by
he was.
Association.
Yeah,
What we say in college? HBOA, hold by association.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
with BGC, you all in. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking.
Yeah, he was out there throwing up the W, Holland West Side. He was in California Love, like.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He was in that a little bit, but
he wasn't trying to reconcile.
People started getting killed.
Yeah,
When people got killed, it was like, wait, whoa, I got people from New York.
Yeah.
Nah, buddy.
So, but yeah, though. So I don't know. It's a lot of people scared to go against, honestly, JD in the bigger picture because his catalog is real.
I mean, again, like I said, all you need is 25 songs. It don't take much because you can only play 20. So.
Well, see the Honey Badger about that 10 tonight.
Yeah, and if it's 10, then shit. Some people you might do better. Rich Boy might be able to get in there with Jermaine Dupri. Then at that point, he just got 10.
I mean, it's like, hold up, didn't Puffy do like a song with the Hot Boys and all that shit?
Yeah.
Did he? I don't know if he really.
That's Manny did the beat.
Manny did the beat. So that's just a Hot Boy song, just with a Biggie verse on top of it.
With a Biggie verse on top of it, exactly.
That don't count. That he shouldn't be able to play that.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, you're gonna shine with the Black Rob joint.
Like whoa.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, that is a Rockwaller production thing. Yeah. So see, damn. That is shit. Yeah, damn.
So
the thing about that is something about Bad Boy Records though. You gotta kind of look at why everybody on Bad Boy Records. I ain't gonna say they go crazy, but they get like really religious after they leave.
Nigga, cause you see some shit with Diddy, nigga.
Yeah, you see some shit.
You happy to be alive, nigga.
Yeah.
And you see nothing but around. That's the thing too. Around Diddy, his number death.
Like Craig Mack joined the cult. loon, like he
Muslim.
Full Muslim.
Yeah, Muslim.
Deep
but he went to jail first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
Shine.
Shine, yeah.
Who else? Who else? Well, Mace became a pastor.
Pastor,
Like,
yeah.
Mario
man.
Winan.
Yeah,
Mario, yeah. Everybody's life changed. Yeah, everybody went to go see the Lord for sure.
Yeah, right. That's some life-changing shit going on
The
over
Valley of
there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dude, man, some of them rants that Diddy is known for doing, nigga, they say this shit just ain't normal. It ain't right. He done some. I've heard he made some niggas do some like really disrespectful stuff to stay relevant. He will ask them to do some disrespectful shit to just stay in good graces with them.
You asked me to walk to Brooklyn for a piece of cheesecake. Nigga, is you crazy?
That was actually a safe one.
That's what I mean. That right there alone.
Yeah,
that's what he did on that. That's what he did on national TV.
So what you know about what I'm gonna do off camera?
Right.
Yeah. I've heard he actually made some cats get on their knees.
Goddamn, Kansas City score already?
Yeah.
Get on their knees.
Honey Badger pick 6.
Wait a minute, go back. You said get on their knees.
Yeah, get on their knees.
So like the rumors that put out there kind of make you think like maybe there's some truth to that shit.
Oh no, his life is that life. He is that. Yeah. He go both way life. Yeah, he's made cats actually do that to stay relevant in this game. If they done it, and if they didn't, that's why they ended up not in this league. They're not in the game no more. Because it's all about power to him.
Mm-hmm.
He is so egotistical. Like, look what I can make a nigga do to stay. Well, like he is that diabolical.
And it ain't like Suge Knight ain't do the same thing. So you can't
exactly.
I'm about to say just different levels.
It's just different, different levels.
But it's all about power.
It's all about power. So they all foul.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna make you drink a jar of piss just cause.
Yeah.
You ain't sing that hook right. I'm gonna beat the shit out you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that
like
kind of shit.
Did
so
Danny boy.
Yeah.
Then who said that? What's your boy? Lil C said that line. I was like, whoa, let me go back and read some because I heard some stuff before, and then I was like, if a nigga on the East Coast is saying this, that let me know this shit is real. Like, like, you know, for a nigga that didn't even fuck with Death Row. Yeah, Suge Knight was beating the fuck out of Danny Boy, and that's when I heard Daz and Corrupt talking about, he took all the licks for everybody else. So
dang, see, yeah. So no, man. So like you said, man, that's like, you know, it is real though. So like I said, look how many. Look, Andre Harrell gone, Kim Porter gone. Mm-hmm. Nigga, the people that's not here no more is
damn, bro.
Nigga, you think about all
hey man, that's
people.
enough. Hey. This is enough depression. Yeah, and we run out of time.
This is like Candyman shit. Nah, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Hey, let's take a quick break and we can come back and talk about Katt Williams and Kevin Hart potential versus battle. All right, next proposed versus battle, and I think this is the first comedian versus battle. I don't think there's been any other ones, right?
And
I don't know how you do this.
No, I think it was.
Chappelle and
Chappelle. Yeah.
And who wanted to come at Chappelle?
Was it
somebody?
They actually did it.
No, not do it, but
proposed. Okay.
Proposed. Was it?
So Chappelle and Chris Rock. That don't think that makes sense.
Somebody wanted to go with Chris Rock. I mean, go with Chappelle. I forget who said that. I can't think.
Okay.
Was it Katt?
That was Katt Williams.
The only ones I can think about is either Faison Love.
Was it Faison Love? Because he was talking a lot of shit back then too.
No, it wasn't Faison. No, this was recent though. With the Chappelle one was recently.
Yeah, Chappelle was one recently.
No,
David Wayans. David Wayans.
Yeah, David Wayans. Yeah.
And that would actually be pretty good.
That would be a good one.
But the current one is Kevin Hart and Katt Williams. I don't think Kevin has really said anything about it.
No, because it's a grudge match for Katt Williams because that's all. He hates Kevin's success.
Yeah,
and I
to a certain degree.
I get why, but
You can't blame Kevin for it though.
You can't blame Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin ain't do nothing but work hard and try to, and just get in the right position. But Katt just had, I think his relationships fell through in certain situations. But when it comes down
to his own undoing.
But when it comes down to,
you was that dude at one point, right? You was that
and Kevin said that. Remember, Kevin said that. Like Kevin said, it should have been you. Like Kevin was telling them, like, it should have been Katt. That should have been blown up.
Yeah,
but
even though you can't act right, nigga. Shit. You do weird shit, man. But
when it comes down to them jokes, I think it's a landslide with Katt.
Oh yeah, Katt easily.
Yeah, of course. Because Katt stays in one lane. Where we know Katt all over the place. And he on the money with all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Katt Williams fan. I'll be honest with you. He's just not funny to me.
Not funny at all.
I will give you he's not consistent.
He's humorous. He can sling one every now and then.
Each special is not going to be is not as memorable as
the next and everything like that.
Next one.
That's true, but he still has his moments and stuff. But like you said, but remember now, he's still part of a hell of a drug club. It can't stay consistent too. So those are the factors.
Mind you,
but that's pretty much all comedians though.
But mind you, he released 3 specials and had the same jokes on all 3.
That is fucking true too, though. He did use a couple of jokes.
But that's my pet peeve with comedians too, because D.L. Hughley does the same thing. Like D.L. Hughley reuses a lot of his jokes, and in the past I used to try to say, well, I watch a lot of stand up, like I watch a lot of underground shows that they be working out this shit. But DL, Katt, they do reuse a lot of their jokes,
and that's why he don't care.
DL don't tell jokes anyway. DL is Reggie from the Nutty Professor. Women be shopping. Oh, women be shopping. You can't stop a woman from shopping. Look at the one in the front. Look at his toes. Look.
Yeah,
he be all over the place. Yeah, DL be all over the place.
But he does a lot of the same. Like he still, but even with that, he still does the same shit over a lot.
Or the subject matters kind of.
So it is scripted to a certain degree because he's still doing the same setup to get to the crowd.
I think for the most part, I remember a comedian saying that a special for a comedian is just like it's a big old advertisement for them. You have a lot of these comedians that have special jokes, but they don't have, a multitude of they have on the road. You can't put that on the road jokes in a special.
Yeah, because they don't get the same. They don't get the same energy. It's two different type of crowds.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So like, I know I missed because I was sick. Tony Baker was out here in Atlanta. I was supposed to go to that. We had tickets for that, but I got your boy David Arnold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the week after the wedding, we got tickets for him, so we're gonna check him out. But like, I feel like he's like the opposite. Like he's more so.
See, he's
jokes on the road because he's been in the game for like 20 years.
Yeah, 20 and he's written.
Yeah,
he's written on shows and had
written shows.
He's done it all. So so he's written for. So he has a array of jokes that he can stay more relevant. Like everybody hate on Kevin because he has a crew with him that helps him with his jokes, and they hate on that. But I'm like, Richard Pryor did the same.
Yeah. Paul Mooney.
Yeah. So everybody, you can't get mad with somebody if they doing it the right way to a certain extent. Yeah, everybody.
And there's two other things with that too. Is like when it comes to comedians, I think with age and experience, like life experience. Not saying experience being a comedian, like you just have more shit to talk about that you can branch off and find humor in. But the other part about it, you said with Kevin Hart and the team is like, I said this a while back, like with Jimmy, when Jimmy on his own podcast, I've been telling you and my cousin Shondell, like I couldn't do a podcast on my own for no 30 minutes to an hour. That shit would be next to impossible. This is why I was like, we need to have a team to do this because we can feed off of each other. I ain't got that many words to be spitting out to be doing something by myself like that. Like I don't think I could figure out. And that's why I always saluted you when I used to be listening to your shit. I like,
Yeah, I mean, I listened to a couple episodes myself. Like, God damn, like I wish I would talk this goddamn much.
But also, here's the other part of that too about having a team, right? So my podcast, I was about to do a podcast episode and bring my podcast back. Problem I haven't brought it back was because the episode that I was going to do it, I was speculating that Florida State and Clemson was going to leave the ACC and join the SEC. And then right the day before I was about to hit record, that's when the ESPN broke the story that Florida State and Clemson.
You can't do it. You can't
so,
do it.
Yeah, but if I had a team, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, we could have been prepared.
Right. Yeah,
and get her to do that earlier. Got it done quicker. You know, you have some extra people that are like, oh shit, yeah, we got her to get this out right now, instead of So it was all those things too. So, like Ryan Davis, that's like one of my favorite comedians right now.
Yes.
See, his stuff, right? His stuff is he's just speaking off of life experiences, or he looking at other people, and he just has that ability to just read people. Mm-hmm. And then it seems like he's never freaking hardly. He's so spot on. And I like that type of. It's like a dark but dry comedy, but it's so on the money. And he'll
most
hit
of
you
those
with
comedians. Most of those guys are like comedians that I like you like, and I like is like somebody that can just go somewhere and just people watch, and just pick up on shit.
Yeah, and
then find the humor in it, which me and Jimmy did in college for fucking 3 years. Just go sit in the union and just fucking. Grown ass man. What was your girl name that was an AKA that Condell used to always rag? Call a stallion. She had a crazy walk, like when she was riding a fucking horse.
Desperado, like, I remember.
Desperado, that's what it was. Desperado.
He said Desperado.
Because she would walk like she riding the horse, like she would literally walk with her face first and bring it back.
Like she was about to tip over.
Yeah.
Right. Remember when I told you about the Matrix in the club?
The Matrix.
When the chicks just like how they will literally can walk through the club and not touch a nigga if they see him and don't want to get no contact of being acknowledged by them. And then like if they like you, they'll touch you, they'll rub against you, they'll do whatever, but they don't want no parts of you. It's amazing how tight a club could be, and they can just walk nigga past there and they don't even get touched. And I'm like, damn, that shit is amazing.
Dodging bullets like a mother.
Dodging niggas like they see them niggas on my like, and they'll move, and then if a cat they do like, they'll make sure they brush their chest or they'll put their hand on their chest and say, oh, excuse me, and keep it, keep it moving like that. That shit
if they like you, they're getting the 3-point stance and put their feet on your shoulders.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's going down.
God damn. Honey Badger about to have a field day today.
Oh, Lord, he picking them shits off. But yeah, man, that like I said, that I mean, everybody got their own lane as far as comedians. Like I said, I'm really shocked, Jimmy, you don't like Katt Williams at all. Like that's
he's like I said, he's humorous. He got a few. He's funny in movies. Right?
I will say that. I think he is, but he's better in movies because you could just naturally, it's not scripted as much
that's
as
how I look at Mike.
movies.
That's how I look at Mike Epps.
That's how Mike Epps is for me.
I don't like Mike Epps for saying stand-up, but in movies and the TV show, he's way better.
Way better.
Like he got a few jokes here and there. Like what was the one with with
the shirt on?
Bought me this sweater. Johnny just bought me this sweater.
Got me 2 sweaters.
Yeah, he got a few.
Bought me 2 sweaters.
Yeah, he's another one that reuses his jokes for a special.
Yes, he reuses his jokes as well. And I've seen a lot of his stand-ups, and like half of them is reused, and I just like it kind of kills. And that's what I'm saying. It kind of kills it for me. And I think maybe if I saw more of other people, I probably had the same thing. Like I said, I've seen a ton of Katt Williams elsewhere other than his specials. And I do understand that comedians, they use the small rooms to build up for their specials.
Mm-hmm. I like what, Gerard? I like what? What's your boy? Carmichael?
Carmichael.
Yeah.
I like him.
I like him too.
That nigga dark as hell, though.
He's been in MIA for a minute. Yeah, but he is dark.
That nigga dark, but that nigga should be funny. And he will say them uncomfortable jokes, boy. That whole real quiet.
Well, that's what got his show ended when he was talking about the pregnancy thing. That was when the show was after that. That's when it was like, okay, we can't let him have this no more.
Right? Yeah, he's like, yeah, you going too far, my I understood that one. I even said, yeah, that's too dark for that. You know, that ain't for the masses.
For NBC? Yeah, he was on NBC,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I was really
right.
surprised they aired that. I was like, because I watched it like after the fact, like on Netflix, and I was like, this really got green lighted? Okay. All right. Let's see how long this lasts. And like literally like a couple weeks after that, that's when that last season was canceled. So,
but you mad at me for green lighting a show that you could have stopped, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like this obviously was recorded way before it got aired.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, guess what we can do? We just not do this type of stuff again. I just know how to type.
Right.
I got to type rope the line. I got to type rope the line to find out how far I can go. And then once I find out, then I can scale back a little bit.
Is who knows if there was something else that probably rubbed them the wrong way. Because they did talk about a variety of stuff.
It was a few other things, like,
But the show was still good top to bottom, though. I like it.
But that's so funny to have Rel and Tiffany Haddish on there. And I look where they at today. Like,
and David Allen Greer.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. That gave me a new respect for David Allen Greer. I did not like fucking David Allen Greer before that. I only liked him a couple of
because even on that and on him on the Jamie Foxx TV show that just came out recently, he carried those two shows. Like I
didn't like him in his younger days. This old man, David Allen Greer, I fucking rocks with him.
You didn't like him on Living Color?
No, because stand him on a Living Color. That shit he was annoying.
I think because he was still trying to be a serious actor.
He was a thespian at that point.
He
was literally from Broadway.
Is.
Yeah, like he was just different, but like with age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like we said with old man Kobe.
Yeah. Right, exactly. He just now that dude is hilarious as hell to me now. Yeah, no filter. I can rock with him now. So it just and he just don't have now that he like got the bald head. I know he got the mustache. He don't look as pedophilishly uncomfortable to me. Can't trust a man ain't got no facial hair, man. I don't know.
So he's a Chester. He looking very Chester.
Yeah, Chester. Now he was funny in Boomerang. I will give him that. Even he played the cheesy role, he playing the corny role in that, but he was still kind of funny in that. But I can't trust a man with no facial hair at that time. Just back then, he just did. I don't know. It just made me highly uncomfortable.
But I think Boomerang is probably what killed it for him because he was so good being the goofy
and be held to that standard.
Yeah, so you can't get that out of your head. Just like I don't know.
Now he was funny with Minute Films. Now Minute Films, he was funny. Henry David was funny.
Can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, do at all.
Can't do that no more.
So it's a lot of stuff in there because if you think about it, you can't really do
everything.
All of it.
All of it. Everything. It ain't nothing you can do today.
What was the one with
you
Damon
could barely
Wayans?
bring the Fly Girls out.
The Damon Wayans when he was selling shit out the back of the truck.
Oh, home
more money.
More money. Like they probably look at that career. Like you said, the Fly Girls itself was probably
something dude, Homie the Clown will not get aired today.
Shay Whitey's.
Nigga, 5 Bill Marshall wouldn't get played today.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
Dude, all of that shit ain't getting no love.
But I mean, truth be told, I guess we can't really hold that because they got some Sesame Street episodes now that apparently come with a fucking tagline at the beginning saying this is not for real education or something like that.
When they say on one of them Disney shows, Jesse, my son used to watch, a little girl said, "You come at the king, you best not miss." I'm like, whoa, hold on.
What? Well, yeah, but on Sesame Street, they said something about your boy Oscar the Grouch is not homeless. What they said he was. They said don't consider him homeless, consider him something else. Like, nah, that nigga is homeless. He lives in a garbage can. He is homeless. They came up with some kind of term.
Go inside anybody's house.
At all.
He is homeless.
Can Oscar go in somebody's house and use the bathroom?
No.
Somebody, let me know.
No.
And here's the thing: when he has been inside, he's been in the trash can inside.
Yeah.
Right. It might have been raining outside. Somebody pulled him in.
Maria, I gotta take a nasty shit. Nah, bro, you can go right around the corner in the alley.
You gotta do number one, number two.
Ain't nobody took number two in my house with me. Take this maple leaf with you.
Yeah, because I think about that because I remember my kids were small and I watched SpongeBob for one a day with them. I said, what the fuck is this?
Nah, that's
This
definitely, yeah.
This is not kid friendly.
Nah, yeah. I remember DJ Mom was not feeling SpongeBob. Because I never used to watch it.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I was loving it. Have you ever seen the Texas episode when them niggas taking shots at the state of Texas? Oh my God. Oh nigga. When they were talking about they shit on Texas so hard.
Yeah, between SpongeBob and Ren and Stimpy, that's definitely not kid appropriate.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy was even worse.
Those were the only two that y'all can call? It was way more than that.
Huh?
Well,
I mean, yeah, it's definitely way more. I mean, even Looney Tunes.
Pinky in the Brain for sure.
Pinky in the Brain. Bugs Bunny was a cross-dressing, cigarette smoking, whiskey drinking, gun shooting.
Yeah, they can't play none of that today.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
They got a Tom and Jerry movie.
Nah, but it's different. It ain't the same.
It
wasn't the same. It wasn't the same energy. Ain't
the same energy.
Roger Rabbit, the movie, was inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, nigga! You ain't never seen that today.
Jessica Rabbit.
That's you ain't
the one.
Yeah, Jessica. Yeah, you ain't seen that. That's what your girl was considered herself. Jessica Rabbit.
Melissa Ford.
Well, yes. So ain't happening. We've come a long way. Hey man, I said we the greatest. We actually are the best generation of all of them. Cause we remember all the old shit, and then we know, and we can adapt to the new technology of today. Well, our parents was clueless to technology, and then we got these little fuckers that know everything about technology.
Dude, dude, you gotta hear my uncle. My uncle is the worst, bro. My uncle complains about people text messages. Like, I don't know why. But he hates it. Like,
you talking 70 slang at the same time? Listen here, Jack.
They had dude. They had a little dude, bro. The little dude was just sitting in the kitchen minding his own business, and my uncle got mad because he was in the kitchen texting. Like, he's a little kid. Everybody in this kitchen is 40 and over. What is he like 16? Ain't nobody in here having no conversation he trying to listen to. The man started texting on his phone. Why are you so mad? This boy on his phone.
I'm having a mad house. Yeah,
what you texting here for?
and his daddy was sitting up there just letting him do it too. And I'm like, what the
acting like he was smoking a blunt.
Yeah. Like the boy sending text messages, dog. It's not that crucial.
Yeah, no. He sent them texts talking about, man, these people here, boy, these some old ass people. I don't know what the fuck they talking about here. But at least he having a conversation with somebody his own age bracket. And he just call it a day.
Right. Oh man.
We gonna be the next generation. We're gonna be doing the same thing.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad
because we
grew
up
with the technology. It's not gonna be that bad.
Yeah, we won't be as bad. It's gonna be something. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna find something to complain about. Don't get it twisted. But we just don't know what it's gonna be just yet. But the shit already we complain about. We somewhat complain about their dressing. We somewhat complain about their music.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's this shit that in that wheelhouse.
Work ethic.
I complain about the dancing. Why you up here dancing like a girl? What the hell is it?
It's gonna basically be like Demolition Man.
You see, you mad at that dude dancing like a girl. You know what you used to be in the Power Rangers. I don't want to see you. Why you
Nah.
Why you playing?
I've never been the Power Rangers.
All right. Let me find out you got an airbrush sweatshirt in your closet somewhere.
The real Street Fighters.
Yeah.
So were you at that party with us at Tideking? We went by my neighbor's 16th party when I think it was the Street Fighters. We was by her auntie house.
What about when it came?
Well, I don't remember. Not T and them house. Tea party. I don't know.
Janelle?
Or maybe it might have been me and Ellis. It might have just been us two.
Yeah, nigga, trust me, I ain't want no part of that. Oh, wait, was it the school you went to that time?
No, it was at like an auntie house or something like that. We was in the backyard.
Oh, I was there. Oh, I remember. Oh, wait, was I there that one? No, I'm thinking about another situation. Take that back. Roll that back. You said they had Power Ranger shit on?
No, it was either the one of them dance group, the Power Rangers or the Street Fighters, one of them two.
Oh, and it was in the backyard, right?
In the backyard, had a DJ and everything.
Right, and it was over there off of Morrison, but further down.
Yeah.
I was there. Yeah. I know you're talking
You know what
about.
I'm
We
saying?
all just sat
You
there.
know
We
what
all
I'm saying?
sat
That's
there.
how you sound like an old man. Yeah. I remember. I remember it was awful Morrison back
Yeah,
then.
man.
Yeah,
Exactly, man. You gotta think, hey man, gotta now. We gotta bring it back. It is what it is now, man. I'm 44, man. This is how 44-year-old people talk now. Let's keep it real. Shit, we gonna adapt to our people.
Shit, I still can't believe I'm the youngest one on here. That's fucked up.
Which one
Wait
you
a minute.
talking?
When's your birthday? Floyd, you in the summer, right? No, Floyd's the youngest. Floyd's the youngest.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Still hold tight, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Hard Knocks, Mr. Raheem Goodell. Everybody, y'all give it a please.
Hercules.
I'm ESPN famous, you know what I'm saying? How many you got that in your clique? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that nigga was transferring like a motherfucker.
Hey, remember when they flew the drone? That was him.
That was me.
That was him.
Hey man, this is a good age, man. I like this. These next 2 years is a good year. I like this. I got 2 lines in hip hop history that this makes sense. Like, hey, Biggie say I pull out the 4-4 and go up in these clothes. Next year, I pull out 4-5 so I can main niggas. So this is back-to-back good years to you. So I'm cool with my number.
It's violent.
Hey man.
Never knew how
it makes
waving the 4-5. It ain't to
take pictures. Yeah, I'm to take pictures with it, to aim at you. It's a beautiful thing. Being this age bracket.
Let's take a quick break and we can come back and wrap up. And Tony Love will let us know what he has learned in this episode.
Don't record me.
All right, Tony Love, what have you learned this episode?
New Jeopardy topic: things the rapist would say.
I like to bulk up in the off season. Oh man,
never getting on ESPN.
Shit.
Hey man, I'm sorry, man. That's just it. I'm sorry. That's the disgust I have from them.
Yes, Mark Rippon was the last consistent QB for the Washington football team. Mark Rippon.
Crazy.
We learned that Green Bay has I am Aaron Rodgers and these are the Packers. Nelly was only at that versus for Ashanti. Let's not beat around the bush there. Don't even figure out his purpose there for anything.
He was there for leg meat and leg meat only.
I want that whole thing back.
Right.
Diddy is a real life Candyman. Let's not speak on the troubles there of everybody.
Damn, because y'all stopped me too, because I had a couple of more names too. Y'all didn't stop me. Did I was like, God damn,
man, that shit was sounding depressing as hell, dog. Like, man, I started thinking back and like, this shit's bad, dog. That guy's something else.
Nigga, I
even
a few more people.
I mean, Usher is surviving, but Usher didn't see some things. I think that's
Usher saw some things,
life-changing events.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why, that's why he lost Chili, because of them life-changing events. But hey,
you say that's why he like older women?
Yeah,
that and some other things too that we're gonna just leave it at.
There's some things he can't do with someone at his age at that time that he could do with a grown woman. You want me to do what?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but them same things do cost him Chili too though. So we're gonna just leave that at that.
Did everything in the 80s, but fuck Chili.
Chili is flowing anyway. She's flowing.
Time out. I'm about to say, think about it now.
Yeah.
She might have been overrated.
Yeah.
I can see, well, now though, but at the time.
And there's a speaking at the time since him who said that she's hung up on Dallas Austin.
Damn, she hung up on a hell of a drug.
Said that.
Yeah.
That's never been
a logical, wise thing to be hooked up on. But okay.
And people hooked up on Dallas Austin's and Stephen J's. I mean,
Yeah, I guess, but damn, Dallas is a little more. Damn, at least you know Stevie just following these streets. Austin is all over the place. Like, whoa. You know, just we're gonna say he's part of the Atlanta life.
Right.
Let's leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. Katt Williams just wants a grudge versus with Kevin Hart. You know, there's nothing to prove. We know you got better on the road jokes. We get that, but it's not gonna change anything, brother. Let it go.
Facts.
Can't trust a man with no facial hair.
I think he's been doing that.
That's just my New York Yankees altogether, right? Derek Jeter just
Steinbrenner ain't having no facial hair.
Yes,
that's my whole Yankees team right out the picture.
Except for Derek Jeter, nigga. I ain't gonna lie now. That's like, you know, he's a legend. The only man that had top.
You see how he act with me
tens.
when I shave, when I come on the podcast. Whoa. You ain't got no facial hair?
Yeah, we're going.
Like you've been knowing me for 30 years and he questioning when I shave when it grows back in 2 days. And it's like, damn, I'll relax. Send me back on Wednesday.
Hey man, I told you this. It falls in that ground of the NFL and the Nickelodeon together, nigga. It ain't right. Just ain't right.
I just saw a commercial with that shit earlier talking about Wednesdays is slime ball or some shit like that at 7. I'm like, this shit sounds horrible.
Yeah, man. So sorry.
And last one, none of us and no one on Sesame Street will let Oscar the Grouch come inside their house to take a shit. None of you.
Yeah, nobody want to get ain't nobody trying to get no bumps and shit in these streets, man.
You say
you can try to stay alive out here, man.
I gotta use the bathroom. Fuck you.
That's a whole staph infection waiting to happen.
Yeah,
exactly.
Ain't enough Lysol or nothing to fucking take care of that shit.
That man been in that trash can for what now?
50 years.
50 years. 50 years, hell yeah, you ain't damn, nigga. What problem about? I bet you ain't gonna catch the Rona.
Not at all. Immune system strong as fuck.
That nigga immune system is real.
Social distancing the Oscar long before anybody.
Yeah, that nigga. You know what? You notice that though. Everybody is his cans. Where's that? That everybody stays right at that.
Everybody
stoop.
on the stoop.
Right on the edge of that
social
stoop.
distancing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Nigga say bump.
Yeah, man. No one want them problems, man. See how I look. See, Kevin Hart got some jokes in these streets, nigga.
He do, but it's early on. I think as he's grown, once he started doing movies, I think that's, his focus got too divided. Like it's different for like somebody that just concentrates on stand-up comedy consistently versus him running a business, doing movies, writing movies, etc. So that's just, kind of like what Eddie Murphy did. Like Eddie Murphy just like, fuck that. I ain't doing stand-up no more. I'm just going to do strictly movies.
Well, Eddie had other take on that too. He was so famous apart when he would try to work on something, his shit was in the newspaper the next day.
Yeah.
So he
couldn't even develop up to the special.
Right.
That's a good point. Even back then, so think about now. Mm-hmm. Well, they kind of stop you. They don't let you bring your cameras.
What happened was
he can stop that too, though. Yes.
What happened was he got caught cheating, and then he
That's
got a sex tape, and then life just stopped being funny.
Yeah, I was about to say you're about to ruin another opportunity broadcasting somewhere with truthful comments.
Yeah, it was like no, shit ain't funny out here no more.
Yeah, different.
I need this money for this divorce.
I need an adult.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like I said, I still say Katt Williams in the landslide. That's just me.
Definitely didn't say a landslide, but okay.
Okay, so you got the commercial versus the hood. It all depends on your preference. Technically,
and then I still got respect for Kev because at least even with his new podcast, he's giving a chance of getting some of our favorite comedians.
I'm talking about Kevin?
Some love.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah. With like Adele Givens and Earthquake and like, some more. And even having that conversation with Monique and everything.
He just did Martin.
And I just saw the Martin one. Like, I'm going to peep that out. But just the fact that, but this the lower people that you wouldn't think like Adele Givens and Earthquakes and stuff like that's kind of cool of him.
But again, that's him with the bigger picture of him running a business. Like even with the TV show, the interview show he got on Peacock. Like it's basically the same as the podcast, but just a little bit bigger because he did like Jay Leno, he did Ice Cube.
Well, more of the more famous people.
Yeah,
they'll just still have conversations with them too, though. And then use the regular podcast for the lower comedians.
And they know that he started from the bottom.
Yeah,
all those comedians. He's worked with all of them. He's been in those same clubs playing that same 2 a.m. spot. Mm-hmm. So
sleeping on other comedians' couches and shit.
Yeah.
So it ain't like he was given a silver bone with a silver spoon. So he worked for everything he got. It's just that he just had a different focus.
So here's the question though: what exactly are we versus-ing? Like
jokes.
Jokes.
You gotta be doing like 5
one
minute
joke
segments
versus another joke.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
It gotta be
like a whole.
But it has to be. But the whole catch though is it has to be done in a live audience. That's the only way that's gonna work. It gotta be and the only audience reaction is what's going to help that.
Yeah. So you gotta be like, say 5 minutes or less joke. So whether it's a story or if it's a whatever, like it gotta be that type of thing and do 20 of those.
No, don't do 20. No, not at least around shit, damn near. Yeah, maybe even just fucking 5 to 10. They can say 5 to 10 tops though.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't think it'll happen because Kevin Hart's not the first one that he came at too. He's come at Cedric the Entertainer. He's come at Steve Harvey.
That's the thing. He couldn't fuck with Cedric though, because Cedric got the versatility.
Yeah. No, he took shots at Cedric because he said Cedric stole one of his jokes. And Cedric's like, nigga, you tripping now. So Cap just be like his feelings on stuff. If something is even remotely somewhat similar to his, he just think you automatically just stole his whole joke and everything. So Cap be, he has spoke one that's a little too strong for the day and just be on a warpath.
Well, it was like old boy's video that we were watching in the group chat where it was kind of like his joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that he did multiples. That's when he knew that was his shit, though. Like if you're just doing one, though, that's something that you can say, okay, we probably could thought. But in that case, this guy did 3 of the same jokes from the same special.
Yeah, that's different. He was clearly,
he
clearly jacking his whole segment and just remixing it.
Would be shopping? Like it's like, nigga, come on. But that's when we had Thomas on, like he kind of talking to that. It's like you're gonna have some shit that's gonna be similar, especially when you grew up in the same backgrounds and shit like that. You're gonna have some things that's gonna be similar, but when you get down to the details, or like you said, or just doing the same shit in the same pocket of time, that's when it's like, okay, you gotta relax. And
that's why a lot of comments say they don't like even pay attention or watch people's sets or specials so that they don't make sure they don't even do anything remotely close to their stuff because it might be a subject matter, but then you might slip up and do it. But they just say,
it's even with us. Like I literally don't watch. Like one thing, I don't watch ESPN because I don't want to. Because they talk about the shit that most of the time I don't want to be bothered with.
Yeah, I've been so done with ESPN for so long.
But even with podcasts and stuff like that, I don't like covering the same topics I might have heard or copy or at least talk about those angles that they've already done. It's like I don't want to just regurgitate something that's already been there. That's kind of why we talk about off the wall shit like what they call it, T in New Orleans, cussing out
T Cantrell.
Cantrell ain't playing no fucking games. So let me ask you.
You said my name.
You said and look, what Marlo said, my name is my name. That's basically what I was thinking about when I saw that fucking video.
Yeah, that's what she was bent, dude.
My name is my name.
She watched The Wire, and that's where she got that from. We know that clearly.
All she had to say was say something, nigga. Say something. Say something.
Yeah. I think she wanted to say that though, but she caught herself from saying that though.
Because somebody was gonna be recording that.
And look, on the slick, she did the Cam Newton to her security too. Wait, hold on.
I got this.
Yeah.
But I get one. Now I've been seeing two different sides of that. Like one side, like people's embarrassed. Oh, our mayor is confronting people, this and that and the other, acting all ghetto and this and that and the other. The other side of it is like we've been saying. Some people need their ass whipped or need to be checked every once in a while because you be talking reckless on these microphones, right? Thinking nobody's gonna catch you. And then like we always say, New Orleans is so small. You can't be talking reckless and think you ain't gonna run into somebody in the city. Yes. Especially if you're in that upper echelon of people. Somebody gonna run across you. They can catch you in Rouse's. You know what I'm saying? Like just
whatever didn't close down, whatever didn't close down for Katrina, closed down for COVID. So there ain't that but many places left.
That number of places that's open.
Yeah, so shit. We gonna see each other.
Mm-hmm.
I see you.
It's gonna be some furniture moving.
I see you.
But to be real,
put you in the ICU.
To be real with you, the mayor probably been like the most realest one outside of what's his name?
Not Ray Nagin. Please say not Ray Nagin.
Morial.
I'm saying like
Mark Morial.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like outside of Mark Morial, but I even say, like, to be honest with you, are you really mad at Ray Nagin? I mean,
dude, Ray Nagin last name should have been truly nigga. Cause that nigga took the definition of being a true nigga to the highest level.
Like, but I'm just saying,
but you the mayor of New Orleans. What else you supposed to be? Like that's the thing. Like somebody mentioned, I saw somebody post that. It's like, regardless of this with Cantrell, it's like it's gonna be a long ass time before a white person is a mayor in New Orleans.
Yeah,
like that shit ain't gonna happen because of the demographic of the people. I would say at least 10 years. 10 years.
I ain't gonna even give it 10 years.
I'm telling you, the way how things is moving right now, that might be
I understand that. That's why I said 10.
They pushing.
I still say 10. They pushing.
They pushing.
I still say it's 10.
They pushing.
And look, the way
you
how
got that phone call. Where you got that phone call, already, Batman, about that. It's coming now.
Especially how they will fuck it up and do like, oh yeah, from this line to this line is really considered New Orleans. But
they'll start red line like a motherfucker.
Hey, what'd you say on that map, Tony Love? The East was considered what? What did it say the East was considered? What Little Woods, yeah. Like
nigga fucked us all up. I'm like, I'll be damn.
I told my mama that she was like, what the hell is that? Because my godmother stayed in Little Woods, so I was like, nah, that ain't Little Woods. Little Woods took us 10 minutes to get to. That ain't Little Woods.
I'm letting y'all know, if a white boy or white lady getting that motherfucker, they'll consider Slidell, Covington, Manaville, all that New Orleans parish.
Yeah, they're gonna do like they did in Houston. They're gonna expand it.
No.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
No, St. Tammany is its own thing. I promise you. I've lived there for 10 years. No.
I'm telling you, because what's gonna happen is they're gonna put that casino out there in Slidell, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah,
New Orleans gonna want a piece.
Yep.
They ain't gonna get it.
Then they're gonna do that thing in Covington.
They're not gonna get it.
I'm telling you, bro, they rely too much on the city.
St. Tammany is its own thing. I promise you.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I promise you.
With St. Tammany only, only because I'm familiar with it a little bit. St. Tammany will loop in with Baton Rouge before they loop in with New Orleans.
They hate New Orleans. West St. Tammany and East St. Tammany, they'll get along. But the only thing they get along on is fucking.
We don't want to be New Orleans. Yeah. That's a good point. They rather be. That's a great point. They'd rather be Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Tangible Hole Parish, all that out there. That they would loop that in with Baton Rouge. And as far as it is from Baton Rouge, they would somehow connect it.
They'll make a way.
Yeah. There's more people in Tangible Harris with a 225 area code than a 504.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, remember now? What we tell people though, we ain't from Louisiana. Where we from? New Orleans.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So nigga, everybody in Louisiana hates our fucking cuss, nigga.
Yes.
So we are who
ain't nobody coming to see you, Alexander.
I get perfect point. When I lived in Shreveport and my car was registered to New Orleans, I went to go get my brake tag, just at the little place in Shreveport. Hey, he folded up my paper. Nah, you gotta get your brake tag in New Orleans. What? Yeah, New Orleans only deal with New Orleans brake tags. You can't get a brake tag nowhere else if your car's in New Orleans. It has to only get checked in New Orleans.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you that's real though, because you know what? Because when my dad bought my sister's car, but he had it registered in White Castle, but they did it up in. But we were going to go to Shreveport to get it renewed.
They come back,
and they'll take it though. But like you just said, now that's crazy. That's they ain't playing that.
Oh, where you live there in Shreveport?
Off of what was that? 31. That little 31, something like.
Okay.
Yeah.
You live in a nice neighborhood, bro.
Of course he gonna go. What else he going
right. Didn't we have this conversation last week?
Yeah, exactly. We ain't going there again, man. We know what he's saying.
Hey, Tony Love. I had a couple people comment, and it was like they felt bad for you because you was giving a hard time. You had to give your whole family background to state your case. Oh man. It's like this man had to go to his mama, his daddy, and this was coming from a purple night. He's like, man, this dude had to state his whole background. My daddy won a championship, and you know, yeah, man, that shit was hilarious.
I'm brother.
Oh man.
Hey man, it's all love though.
I was going by the river, stop shaking that ass.
But that's a wrap. We'll be back next week. Who knows what foolishness pops up during the week? We'll talk about outside of football. But y'all be easy. Tony Love, don't let them force you to watch that shit, dog. Just continue to watch your crime shows, your white collar crimes. I'm not gonna harass you no more about paid in full or anything like that.
I told y'all,
man. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm done. No, we're not gonna bring it up.
I still get harassed on that, man. You want to pay it for you?
No,
it's part of the thing. It's part of the gig, man.
Nah, fuck all. That's over. Then we ain't about wasting any time with this shit no more. We out.
Let you have it, man. Let you have it.
After you yelled at us with your shoulders, hell, ain't no got nothing to
say. If you ever do decide to watch it, I expect like a nice recap on the blog. So
I don't. He ain't watch ATL, and I was done. So fuck it, I'm out. I don't care no more.
Hey, Tony, the shoulders work, bro. That's all I had to say.
The shoulders and the elbows. That's
exactly more the elbows than anything else. Shit, for sure.
But we'll be back next week. And Tony Love, Tideking, two opposite sides of the prisms. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, I'm up
red or blue pill.
I'm up to my neck with your foolishness, bro. Last minute, man.
I'm gonna mute him. All right, y'all. The rest of y'all be easy. Tell y'all
later.
Later.